set up here and hope everybody's doing well today. You get that keyed in. Leave that up for a second. Gotta get the Xbox booted up as well. There it is. Speaking of the Xbox controller. To me. There we go. Make sure everything's looking good. Yes, alright, fantastic. We're in. Why is it loading Fable 3 right away? I thought I closed Fable 3. Did I leave Fable 3 on suspend again? Like, across the entire time? Oh. We're just going straight in. Alright, let me go ahead and kill this then real quick. Fantastic. You're good. I think it's probably going to show a black screen because I think it's still using the settings from when I was playing Halo. But hopefully now it's showing the Xbox, which, yeah, appears to be crashing, which is fine. I don't know why it was launching Fable 3. I'm pretty sure it shouldn't have been launching Fable 3. Let's try that. Yeah, hopefully everybody's doing alright tonight. And yeah, today we are going to be diving into the first DLC, which I was debating starting a couple parts ago, but this didn't end up being a good time for it. And then once we start the DLC, I just kind of want to give people a little bit of a chance to kind of file in if anybody wants to catch any of this. We're going to be going on to Aurora, which is where we get to my favorite gameplay section of any Fable game, and like by a long shot. The intro to Aurora, when you first make it there, is incredibly cool. If my Xbox feels like loading today. Alright, that's an encouraging sign. So yeah, I am very much looking forward to that. I've stuck out many playthroughs of this game where I was like, oh man, I kind of have other games I want to play, but yeah, it's like, I gotta make it to Aurora. You gotta do that bit. So, we'll be getting to that today, and then we get into this kind of the second half of the game. I don't know how much of the second part of the game we'll be doing today, because I have a feeling the Understone in Aurora will take a bit, and I'm thinking I've probably got about 3.5 hours to work with here, so we'll see how far we get with that. But we should be able to get Understone and Aurora in. And yeah, I think they are currently waiting for me to wander off
Isn't that
and go.
another route to the docks?
Yeah.
Sure. How do you feel about flying?
Yeah, they're waiting for me to go wander off and head over to the docks. Oh, what the hell is this? Why is there just like 2 little gold pouches here, each worth 1 gold? That feels very strange. Alright, anyways, yeah, they're going to have me go head off to go meet up at the docks and head on my way with everybody. Just want to make sure that there's nothing else going on here that I want to take care of. What is the quest here? Someone has a quest for me here. Oh, this is just, okay. Find the escaped convict. I think that's just a repeatable quest. That's going to be a demon door. That's going to be a demon door. That is Brian the Gnome? Oh no, that's the criminal on the run. That's just a repeatable quest. This is a demon door. And do we have anything else around here that needs me to do anything? No. So then the only 2 quests we've got left then are, I think, both in Bowerstone Industrial, and it is the Haunted Factory, and then going to find Ben Finn to head off to Aurora. I want to go do Haunted Factory, because if I'm not mistaken, this is the start of the Understone DLC. I think when I was walking past, I heard... The quest is that a guy thinks his factory's haunted because he's hearing voices, and I think I heard these when I was walking past, and I'm pretty sure it's at the start of that DLC. So... I just need to wander around and look for a factory that is talking to me. Which should be pretty easy to find. This one? How we doing?
We are the lost survivors of the human race. Let that thought bring a smile to your face each and every day.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Can you hear that voice? Of course you can. Everybody can hear it. It's enough to drive a perfectly good worker insane. I used up all my savings to buy this factory, and all I'm left with is, well, an empty building.
Together, we will build a better future.
And a voice that won't shut up. Look, I'm sorry, but I just can't take it anymore. When I went down to the cellar to investigate, the voice just got louder. And so I ran as fast as my legs could carry me. But perhaps you are brave enough to uncover this mystery. You could exercise my factory and bring you jobs to the poor people of this city. Would you do that for us?
Alright, we got it. And hey, Musel, how's it going? Fun fact, the 2008 US elections were going on, Red Alert 3 had made mock campaign ads for the characters of the Allies. President Ackerman. By the end of the election, 40 people voted for Ackerman in the actual elections. That's fantastic. Who was it that played Ackerman? Because it's an actual, like, pretty well-known actor.
I thought nobody would help me. Right, the voice is coming from beneath the floor and through the pipes. You should begin your exorcism there. You can access the cellar through the trapdoor. Good luck. I'll be with you. In spirit, at least.
Oh, is that J.K. Simmons? I thought that was the other guy. I thought the president in 3 was the wooden nickel guy. I wouldn't give you a wooden nickel. Okay, I do remember J.K. Simmons being in those games. I just thought it was the other U.S. president that I was thinking of. Oh, that's fantastic if it was J.K. Simmons. I'd vote for J.K. Simmons.
It still took every last bit of gold I had, though.
That's 2. Got it. Okay. I was like, the acting in both of them was amazing. It's so crazy when you go back and look at, like, Red Alerts. Like, if you go compare, like, Red Alert 1 to Red Alert 2 and 3, the tone in Red Alert 1 is so serious. And then you get to Red Alert 2 and 3 and they're, like, comedy games.
Work hard to ensure the survival of our new one.
Yeah, I couldn't give a wooden nickel about your legacy. That was it. Oh, that guy's great. Now you listen here. I think that's also a pretty well-known actor. I don't remember who.
This area is dangerous and forbidden, citizen. Please return to your dwelling or place of work.
And yeah, this is definitely the DLC I was thinking of. This DLC is fantastic. It's really funny. So yeah, we're investigating the voices we're hearing beneath the factory. Ray Wise and Jeepers Creepers lot. Oh, that's where I knew him from. I was like, I knew I recognized the guy.
We will cease to exist. The survival of our species depends on you.
One sec. Dog's found something. Let's dig this up. Oh, also, hello, skeleton buried in the little alcove there. How's it going? Alright, this way.
Entering a prohibited area may trigger the automatic defenses. Put here for your own protection.
Okay, so where are we going? Down this way. Dog seems spooked. We're good.
Remember, citizens, stay inside the compound. In the above world, there is only death and devastation.
I'm trying to think what year this came out. Fable 3, was that 2010? Hold up. I'm just gonna look this up real quick. Fable 3 release date.
Albion was destroyed.
Yeah, 2010.
You will always be safe here in Understone.
So this would have been what, like right around the same time that like Fallout New Vegas was coming out, like a couple of years after Fallout 3. I feel like this had to be slightly Fallout inspired. In fact, it came out October 26, 2010. That might... Oh, okay. One sec. I need to look this up. I feel like that may have come out, like, almost exactly at the same time as New Vegas. When was New Vegas released? New Vegas release date. October 19th. They were released 1 week apart. And yeah, this DLC would have come out, I'm assuming, a little bit later. So yeah, I feel like this had to be somewhat Fallout New Vegas inspired. Oh, good lord. Get out of here, yous.
Work hard today for a better tomorrow.
Oh god, it's the bats. Okay. What the? Little sneaky bat tried to get up on me.
The entire world. Your every action must be focused on preserving and improving it.
Alright, fantastic. Just keep digging. I want to get all the treasure we can. I think you can actually come back through here again later. Like, I don't think you're, like, locked out of this once you finish it, but I'd rather not have to come back down here if I don't have to. It's a bit of a long cave.
An intruder has been detected, possibly a mutant from the above world. Intruder, if you go any further, you will trigger the security system.
Fall London might get a release soon. Oh, I'll definitely be checking that out when it comes out. I'm not going to be too, honestly, probably hyped for it until I see the release version. Just because, what was it, New California, I think it was, had a bunch of, it was a mess after launch, and I was like, I don't want to get involved in all that nonsense. So, fan projects are a little harder for me to get hyped for, because you never really know what you're going to be getting as far as, like, quality of
The
release.
automatic defenses have now been activated. You have been warned.
That said, New London does look very good from the trailers I've seen. I'm definitely going to be watching it closely to see what we get after release. At least it's free on like a certain game we know. Oh god. Oh, keep backing it up.
You are not authorized to enter this area. Be warned, the defense system has been activated.
Okay, we're good. Everything's fine. We just got zombie hobs coming after us. Wait, my dog's got a quest? Are you smelling a quest? Oh,
I write
hello.
these words now in case I never make it back. That voice. It must be Montague Humes, the millionaire inventor who bought the Bowerstone Cave Network and others in his cave. My employer said finding Humes' treasures wouldn't be dangerous. I don't know. Maybe I should turn back now.
Okay, how many zombie dogs do I have to deal with? There we go. Yeah, no, I'll definitely be taking a look at New London. And New London is Fallout 4, correct? Like it's a mod for Fallout 4? Because I do really think Fallout 4 makes a really fantastic platform for modding. It's so hard to tell because like there's still really cool projects being developed for like Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas because the engines are just so like robust when it comes to how much modding work you can do on them. Okay, so the game wants me to go down that way. I feel like maybe I just go this way. Cyberpunk. I've actually been playing a little bit of that, the 2.0. I haven't touched Phantom Liberty itself, technically, but ink plot makeup, low time potion. But I did actually start playing some of the new patch, and like, oh man, it's fantastic. All the new the changes to the stat system are really nice. The new weapons balance, everything, like all the changes they did in the 2.0 patch, really fun. I've actually really been enjoying it. I haven't done anything. I literally started a new character just because I was like, with how much they're changing, I don't want to just dive into my like max level character and try to like figure out respecking at max level. That sounded like a nightmare. So I just made a new character, and I did like the corpo start. And as soon as I got to my apartment, and there's like the bit where you go outside, you meet Jackie at the noodle shop, and he tells you to go, what the hell? Wait, is there a guy up there? There is a guy up there. Where did you come from? Oh, there's more of them up there, these little bastards. Yeah, and then Jackie tells you to go meet with Dexter DeShawn. I haven't gone and met Dexter DeShawn yet, but I did every single gig for the Fixer in Watson. So I've completely cleared out all 23 gigs in Watson. and my character's like level 11 or 12 or something now.
Allowed to continue. Your death is imminent.
And I just went and met with Dexter at the end of when I was playing yesterday. I actually might try to stream it here one of these days just to check it out a little bit, because I don't think I've ever actually streamed Cyberpunk. But I also don't know how it's going to work out as far as streaming goes, because it does push my PC pretty hard. So we'll see.
You are not authorized to enter this area. Be warned, the defense system has been activated.
I'll probably try streaming it, and if it's just like super laggy, we'll just switch to something else at some point. What build am I running? I have been doing just stealth pistols. Although I'm still very early on, and I haven't looked at any build guides or anything like that. I'm just kind of, the first good gun I got was a pistol. So, been putting points into pistols, and I've just been sneaking because that's how I play those games. Anytime you give me a, im sim, and like an immersive sim game, I'm gonna play it stealth. That's honestly, to me, that's what Cyberpunk really is started running the Sandy because of the show on my last run. Yeah, like Cyberpunk to me is just like it's an immersive sim game. It's closer to Dishonored than it is like an RPG to me, honestly. Like here's a toolkit, here's a big sandbox world, go nuts. I could do one for Phantom Liberty to pick up in my last run. Yeah, it's hard to say because they did change quite a bit of how the skill tree and stuff works. There is actually an option when you start the game. You can choose to make a new character and just start at the Phantom Liberty concept. Kind of like what they did with the DLCs for Witcher 3, where you could just make a new character that's already set up to start the new content if you wanted to. So you could do that. You could absolutely just make a new character and then jump straight into Phantom Liberty if you don't want to have to mess around with all that. Okay, do these guys just keep spawning in forever? I'm starting to worry that they might.
Turn back or die. You are not welcome here.
Like, do I need to advance past these guys or something? Okay, hold on. What if I just roll past these guys? I think that might have been it. I think I might have just needed to roll past
This
it.
intrusion cannot be tolerated. You shall be terminated.
There we go. And then I saw the dig spot, so I was like, I wanted to get this dig spot, but I needed the enemies to piss off for a minute. Okay. We're good. Yeah, I don't think shooting these would do anything. Usually if it's shootable, your character will auto-lock to it, so
You cannot be allowed to continue.
we're
Your
good.
death is imminent.
It's fine. Just gotta push my way farther into this mysterious talking cave. I actually don't remember how long this DLC is. I don't think it's terribly long. Because the big gist of it is gonna be once we get to the end. There's a new area that
You are not
unlocks.
authorized to enter this area. Be warned, the defense system has been activated.
I don't think the actual lead up to that is terribly long. It's one big cave to go through. I think there's a couple little puzzles. You fight some monsters. But the new area is very cool once we get to that. Alright.
Welcome
here.
back to Understone, citizen. Return to your dwelling at once. There is an intruder on the loose.
Well, okay, what do we got for gravestones here? Time is erased whatever was once written here. Nothing to really see, huh? Okay. Oh. What happened to you, buddy? Anything on the benches? No, I'm just kind of looking for... There we go! Welcome to Understone. There's an entire secret city underneath Bowerstone. And it's even got residents. It's like a full functioning little town down here.
Remember, citizens, stay inside the compound. In the above world, there is only death and devastation.
to your art. Just don't wreck mine out.
Hello.
Excuse them. They think you're a monster. Poor ignorant folk. They don't know any better. They were born and raised here, underground. Never seen an outsider before, you see. So all they know is what Montague tells them. He's in charge round here, always has been. Though he's a real recluse, he lives in that house on the hill, watching us and sending his orders through talking tubes. You must have heard his voice, right?
Citizens, stay in your homes until the crisis
Is that why they're all so short? I think it's mostly just that my character is extremely tall. I think because I put so many points in skill and use my weapons, my guns so much, my character is probably roughly
Don't
7.5
take him
feet
long to
tall.
know what's going on. You better go and see him and let him know you're not a monster. Otherwise, there'll be hell to pay. The elevator will take you up there.
Elevator. Ah, okay, over that way. Also, let's take a quick look around town, see what we got going on down here. Is there anything I can, like, explore or do down here? Yeah, it's very difficult to tell people's, like, relative height with my character in any of the Fable games, because I tend to go for skill, and skill makes you end up ridiculously tall.
Design this whole place.
Honestly, I really like how the Fable 3, like, character morph attributes end up working out, because, like, the way my character looks right now, like, this is... If I could design a character in this game, this is pretty close to what I would have designed.
hard work is the key to happiness.
It's not as extreme as the ones in 2 and, like, 1, where you can really get some crazy stuff going on, where you get, like, you know, demon horns sprouting out of your head and whatever, or halos and all that nonsense, but... 7 feet. Dog's up to your knees. I mean, it's a big dog. Like...
To survive, you must dedicate yourself to your work.
Like, he's like a German Shepherd. Like, those are big dogs.
Coming
Let's
out of their
see.
homes until Montague gives the all clear through his
But when we get next to Walter later, we'll take a look at Walter, because Walter's pretty friggin' tall. You can actually see it when you, at the beginning of the game, when you first do like your combat tutorial with Walter, your character is shorter than him, and I have a feeling I'm going to be kind of towering over him now.
Our species depends on you.
Alright. Let's go check in with Montague Humes and see how he's doing. I suspect... I don't actually remember how this works out. But I suspect that Montague Humes is long since dead and these are pre-recorded messages. Okay. Where am I? I feel like there's gonna be more combat here. This doesn't... yeah.
The first line of the understone defense system has been activated. Advance at your own risk.
Ow! Getting randomly electrocuted down here. Well, that's not fair. Look at that. Guy's just shooting lightning at me.
Warning, the second line of the understone defense system has been activated. Prepare for high levels of pain.
Alright, keep it moving. Wish it worked like that IRL, shooting guns and growing in height. It would allow people to be far too powerful. Okay, I think we're good. Also, speaking of Warcraft 3, I just saw a Warhammer model today that really is from Warhammer Age of Sigmar, and it really reminds me of Uther the Lightbringer, and I think I might buy it and try to paint it up to look like Uther. I'll post some pictures of it on Twitter or whatever once I have it done, because it is pretty slick looking. And I think it's out of print, but it's only like 2 or 3 years old. So I think it shouldn't be too hard to find. It was like a Warhammer Underworld warband that is out of print, something like Xandros something. I don't know. I don't follow Age of Sigmar at all, so I don't know all the factions very well. It looks like he might be a part of the Stormcast Eternals, though. Oh, just keep rolling. This is Warhammer Fantasy, not Warhammer Space. So Warhammer, would he be a Marine? Yeah, I mean, he'd probably be like a librarian, probably. The like Psyker Marines, or maybe an apothecary. Like the medic ones. I don't really know how paladins. I'm thinking probably librarian, or I guess a chaplain. Yeah, maybe chaplain would probably be the closest to a paladin. I do need to get a like a Space Marine chaplain. They have really cool models. Okay, we're good. They're all like skull helmets and stuff. Super cool looking. Muradin would definitely be a Tech Marine. Muradin would be it wouldn't even be a Space Marine. He'd be the what's the new faction they just introduced? They introduced the Space Dwarves again. What the hell are they called? I don't know. I don't have any of their models. They just introduced them like this year, or like end of last year. Like they're brand new. They're really cool looking. I haven't gotten around to picking any of the new ones up yet. I'm kind of waiting for them to like flesh out the line a little bit more, because as a new faction, they don't have like a huge number of options. Oh my god. There's so many of them. Alright, you know what? We're popping some potions. Screw it. Give me a slow time and a summon dudes. Ogren, yeah. There actually aren't that many Ogren minis left, unfortunately, which is a real shame. They're a cool idea. They don't have very many Ogren minis. A lot of them are either old and out of print or like third party these days. It's too bad. If you're playing guard, like, you gotta have some cool Ogren.
You leave me no alternative, mutant. You will face my most sophisticated weapon. Deploy the Colin.
The Colin. Oh. What are you? Space Marine Lich King, that'd be awesome. You could actually do some pretty cool kit bashes with that too. Like some of the chaplains have that kind of like skull and bone armor that he had, so like you could do some really cool ones. Oh, is that it? Oh god, this gun is so busted. Oh my god, this pistol is broken. I love it. Like, that was the boss, and I think I just beat it in like 5 shots. Well.
You are a highly persistent person, intruder. Perhaps you have earned the right to meet me in person. I am waiting for you.
Let's see what we got. And yeah, if you ever find a picture that Lich King Space Marine or whatever, toss me a link. I'd love to see it. I love seeing people's custom kit bashes and stuff on those models. It's always so cool. It's not something I'm very good at. I haven't really tried doing many kit bashing
I don't know who you
on my
are,
models.
stranger, but if you are hearing this message, then I, Montague Humes, must be dead.
Oh, yeah, there he
You
is.
have proven yourself to be a most capable individual. I believe you can do what I no longer can. Take charge of understanding relay any messages you wish, and the citizens below have been conditioned to obey them. If, by some miracle, the above world recovers from the devastation, the machine can be shut down from within this room. Doing so will open a passage to the above world, and the citizens will be free to return to the sunlight.
Oh, no, 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 no.
So, this is what the old loon was up to. Oh, this is my lucky day!
Oh, you're the factory guy, aren't you?
Hello again, friend. Look, forgive me for not being completely honest before, but I had no idea there would be
Time
a
to
whole
revolt
city
against the
down here.
surface.
I expected treasures, inventions.
No, no, no. I'm not telling
not
them about the
this.
existence of the surface.
Think of the business opportunities. A whole town devoted to work.
Yeah, see, this
Doing
guy's got
whatever
it.
You tell them, never questioning you, never demanding payment. Leave the machine running, and we can share the profits. We'll be rolling in gold without having to lift a finger. What do you say?
Yeah, absolutely. I want
You're
an
not
entire
Oh,
town of vault
very
dwellers
good.
working for me.
Right, now, leave everything to me. I'm somewhat of an expert when it comes to manipulating workers.
Fantastic.
Rejoice, citizens, for there is now a clear path to ensuring the salvation of our race. Start producing high-quality clothes.
You heard him. Now get to work, everyone. You don't want to be responsible for the death of the human race, do you?
Fantastic. I've discovered a lost community below Bowerstone. I've ensured its continued enslavement. But all that really matters is you stand to make a ton of gold, right? Fantastic. And I believe that's basically it for that DLC. That DLC was a pretty short one. There might be a few other, yeah, like I think there's a few other little quests that'll turn up down here. Oh, it's all smoggy, and you can have it look very nice. If you like release them up to the surface, everything down here gets very green and pretty.
Work hard, and all will be well. Trust me, it will. No, really. Honest.
Real quick,
Welcome to...
I believe if we now go over to the side, yes, here we go. If you go to the side in Bowerstone Industrial, you get this little tiny view here. Oh, do I already own all of them? Oh, that's cool, because I chose to enslave them. I already own all of them. If you free them, you have to go and buy them all, and I think they turn it into like a resort. Like it becomes like a tourist attraction where people can go visit Undercity. But I guess, yeah, if you just choose to enslave the Undercity, you just automatically own all of the homes. And I can go ahead and jack all the rent right on up right away, which is just perfect. We'll go take a poke around down there in a bit too, just to see what else is going on. But probably not right away. I guess we'll take a quick peek around just to see if there's anything interesting popping up. But I don't see any like quest markers here, so I don't think there's really anything else to do. We'll check out the houses just to make sure there's not like any like... I don't think they would have thrown any like silver keys or anything down here, but just in case. I should now just be able to like open the doors to all the houses. Yeah, cool. Why do you make it the highest rent? These people don't even have a wage? That's fine.
The soul of Understone is work, work.
To be fair, that actually does raise a good question.
It's work, right?
How do they get modern currency to pay me with?
The rent here is so expensive. I can barely afford it.
Yeah, how are you affording it?
In appreciation
We don't pay you.
of your efforts, I have begun construction on a special recreation room where all workers can rest and enjoy refreshing drinks. You will be informed just as soon as it's finished.
Okay, hold up. I want to go up to Montague Humes' house, because there was like a back door there, and I kind of want to see where that goes. And also see if there's anything upstairs in his house. There's a little bit more there that I don't think I got to see because the cutscene started. But it shouldn't be too hard to run my way back up there. Like I said, this one was a pretty short DLC, not a huge amount of stuff. You do get some nice extra houses. You can, if you want to own one of these houses as your own, you can definitely do that. You might even get Montague Humes' house as just a personal house out of this DLC, like, no matter what you do. Paying me in rocks. 328 rocks per day. Alright. Yeah, like, what's this? Is there anything out here? Does this place genuinely just not have anything useful in it? Like, I don't even get a weapon or anything? It's just a... have a few more houses kind of DLC? That feels a little weird. Huh. And this does still count as stealing. Alright, well, whatever. What a strange little DLC. Maybe there's more of it that like shows up later. I suppose it's possible that we're going to get like an extra quest that continues that later. Rocks and pebbles. Alright. But with that done, I honestly don't think there's literally anything else to do here. Like, Wheel of Misfortune is just the run the arena. You get 40 seals every time you do it. You can repeat that as many times as you want. Gnomes are evil. We're just kind of slowly ticking our way through. Silver Pine's Curse. Oh. What is that? I actually don't know what that one is. Open the tomb. Yeah, hold up. What is this? 42-minute stream. Oh, no. We are not doing a 42-minute stream. We are about to get to literally my favorite part of the entire Fable franchise. The next bit of the Fable 3 story is incredibly cool. Oh my god. Fucking hell. Alright, all of you clear out. Oh, we've still got more of them. Okay. What is this? A wolf skull.
Who goes there? Is that you, Captain? No. You must be one of the new recruits. Watch your back. The captain's already had Seth killed. He can't be trusted.
What?
But we must still follow orders. And these are yours, soldier. Place the skull you found on the altar at the burial ground. It's the only way. You understand? The only way.
Okay. Place skull on altar. I'm intrigued. What do we got here? Also, why wasn't this showing up on my, like, quest log? Hello? Are you all... Yeah, okay, you're all hostile. I was like, maybe they're gonna be friendly and they're gonna be like, don't put the skull on the altar. No, they're just gonna attack me. Oh, God. Okay, hold up. Okay. Wait. What's this? Hello? You guys showing me a dig spot? What's going on out here?
This is where they shot Seth, poor little bugger. He was always loyal,
Oh.
right to the end. He didn't deserve to die, but the captain gave the order, and we followed it. That's what we do. We follow orders.
Okay, this is kind of creepy. So wait, are there more of them out here? Okay, hold on. Maybe we need to be looking for more of the ghosts. Like, do I need to assemble an entire wolf skeleton? Hello? Like, this looks ominous. We follow orders. Yeah. Historically, not a great connotation to that one. Oh. Okay, there's a few more Balverines up that way. Where's this altar? Also just kind of looking around to see if I spot any sign of any more ghosts. Oh, shit. Keep it moving. We're good. Ow. Okay. There's the few of them back over by the farm, but I don't think I need to worry about them. Are there any more? Like, there have to be more ghosts, right? Because, like, I've just got the tail and the head. So there have to be, like, there's got to be a body, right? Like a wolf skeleton, wolf torso skeleton, or wolf body skeleton? Oh. Where is he? Okay. Let's just see where it wants me to go first. I think... Okay, it's telling me to go this way. Yeah, it's telling me to go up to this little altar here. But there's gotta be more... Hold up. There have to be more parts to this, right? I'm tempted to Google this just to see if there's more parts that I'm supposed to be getting. Rare jet? That's gonna have a Magneto moment. Well, I'm curious if Seth is this wolf. Because they talked about, like, the one guy said, like, this is where the captain shot Seth, and I got the wolf tail there. Like, was Seth the dog? Was that, like, the company dog? And the captain had him shoot the dog? Like, what happened here? Yeah, I'm just kind of taking a peek around here to see if I see any more of those ghosts. First class? Yeah, first class was really good. Let me check something here. Fable 3, Wolf Skull. If I just take a look at Fable 3, I don't want to buy an actual wolf skull. What the hell? 3 other parts of the wolf. Okay, I guess if I just go to the altar, it will guide me to the other ones. I think I may have found that tail just out of order. I think the game is going to send me to go find them in a second. That's fine. Oh, wait, matter of fact. Hello there. Wolf legs.
Wasn't my fault. I couldn't disobey a direct order, could I? The captain made me do it. But Seth was my friend. He was my only friend. Sorry, Seth. I'm so sorry.
Huh. Yeah, I'm starting to think Seth was the dog. Okay, can I find... Oh, God. Whoa. Hold up. Let's go running around here a little bit more. If I can, I think there's one more part I need to find. I just want to see if I can run around and find this last bit without the game leading me to it. I would be kinda... Oh! Who's that back there? I think we did. Get him! Hello? Where is this? Wolf torso.
The captain told me to bury it. He was scared there'd be a mutiny if the others found out. Said it was for the good of the squad. But all he wanted was the weapon. He lied to me. He lied to us all.
All he wanted was the weapon. Am I gonna get a weapon out of this? I mean, hell yeah, if so. Weapons are great in this game. Okay. Flowing trail, do you want to, like, guide me in the direction of the old altar that I'm looking for here? Okay, we're going this way? Sure, we are taking quite the path to get there, but... I think it's taking me there. Dog. Oh, I did kill the captain. If not, I can kill him. Yeah, I think I'm actually thinking the captain was the body in that that grave that I opened up at the beginning. I kind of suspect that might have been the captain. I guess we're gonna find out though. Are you sure this is the way to the altar, game? I'm pretty sure the altar is behind us, but you know, that's fine. You just want me to run the entire length of the way around Silver Pines? Alright. This really does look a lot like Silver Pine Forest in World of Warcraft as well, too. Like, very, very similar design aesthetics here. And it's all werewolves, just like old Silver Pines was all werewolves. Old Silver Pines is great. It's one of my favorite zones to level in like classic WoW. Really cool, it's cool vibes. Alright. Around the corner. Up the hill. Made it to the altar. Place the skull on the altar. Place the tail. Place the legs. Place the torso. Hello? Oh, I gotta follow him, don't I? Follow Seth. Yeah, this was Seth, alright. We are following a ghost wolf to a tomb. Oh, what the hell? Hi, Queen Nyx. How's it going? And then we're going off to Aurora, I believe. I just want to check and make sure there's no other quests I'm leaving like unfinished before we head off to Aurora. But we are off to Aurora after that. I just finished Understone. So we got Understone opened up. And then, yeah, when I was looking at my quest list, I noticed this quest, even though there wasn't a mark for it, like, there was no exclamation mark on Silver Pines, but this quest was in my quest list. Like, well, I gotta check out this. Alright. Is this the captain? Wolfsbane. Said the sword was forged by wolves during the Great Lupine Wars over 1,000 years ago.
That sword is mine, and I have sworn death on all who touch it. Soldiers, your captain needs you. Kill the thief!
Wait, the sword was forged by wolves. Sandy Beaches of Aurora. I am really looking forward to Aurora. Aurora, the like landing there, the whole little intro bit you get is so cool. Mystery of the Silver Pines Ghost has been solved. You made Seth whole again, and he can at last rest in peace. All right, justice for the wolf. Real quick, let's also go take a look at this sword and see what this sword wants me to do. Is it a good sword?
A new sword has been added to your collection.
Got a lot of really cool swords right now. Like, look at this guy, the Channeler. That thing looks kind of crap, though, damage-wise. What is this? Shardborn, also kind of crap damage-wise. Mr. Stabby, not great. Wolfsbane, not looking phenomenal. What do you want me to do, though, Wolfsbane? I don't know why my phone changed beaches to bitches. I mean, ironically, it kind of works, but, this sword was forged by wolves during the Great Lupine War 1,000 years ago. Overkill. Kill 50 enemies with flourishes, earn seals faster. 50 wolves, 40 damage versus wolves and Balverines. That's kind of cool. 50 enemies at night, 40% damage at night. Okay, that's okay, but it's not great. Okay, let's also, real quick, just check and see. Do we have any other cool ones? The pen is mightier. That's just returning the books. Shooting range is just repeatable. Wheel of Misfortune is repeatable. Gnomes are evils ongoing. That's it. We've got every single quest done, and it is time to head off to Aurora. I am very much looking forward to this bit. Oh my god. Friend Kelly donated 11 million gold to online players. That is insane. But like seeing your friends' statistics things on the loading screens can occasionally just be like, my god, my friends, what have you all been up to, you bunch of weirdos? Like, I think there's one that'll compare the number of STDs you've caught in Fable, not in real life. I don't think this game lets you report your STDs in real life.
Oi, no slacking.
Probably for the best.
Drink the money. I'm not stupid.
All right, down this way. Down this way, around the corner. Oh, do I have to go all the way down back into the base and then back out again? That's kind of silly. Alright. Yeah, Trader's Keep is really cool. I'm definitely... We are going to be playing Trader's Keep. Trader's Keep comes up after the end of the main story. And I do own it, and yeah, we are absolutely playing that, because it's very, very cool. I was like, I'm not just going to stop at the end of the main game.
I don't know how we'll get all the materials there. This might not be the most heavily guarded area, but it is the most visible.
Alright. Through the sewers, out the back. I was like, Understone you can kind of just do whenever, and it's honestly, there's not much to it. You go through a cave, you find a city, you decide what you want to do with the city, the end. Like, not a hugely consequential DLC. Trader's Keep, though, is like really top-notch stuff. It's honestly probably the best bit of Fable DLC, like across Fable like 1, 2, and 3.
We need to get to the far end of the dock, so probably best
like
not
Lost
to shoot until
Chapters
we
maybe
have
is a
to.
close second, but
leave the talking to me. I have an idea.
honestly, most of the Fable 2 DLC, it was kind of forgettable. Like, Knothole Island's kind of neat, but oh, it doesn't really add anything that like consequential to the game or the lore. I guess it's kind of cool to see what happened to like the Knothole Blade like villagers, but I feel they didn't do enough with it. Like once you finish it, I wish there was more you could do to interact with it.
Stop. Only Royal Guard allowed.
Oh, I know, but can I just say, wow, you look so stylish, you know, with the helmets and everything. And me and my friend were wondering if we could join you. Because, I mean, you just make us ordinary soldiers feel so inadequate.
Leave.
Oh, come on. Don't you have any leaflets or application forms we could take with us? If we could just get inside and get your autographs. We are huge fans.
Leave, or we will be forced to terminate you.
See? Even their vocabulary is stylish.
I've been trained by the best.
Alright, well, I guess we're just gonna go in guns blazing. That's fine. I can do guns blazing.
Be careful with those barrels, they're full of gunpowder.
Be careful with the barrels, you say. Come on. We're good. We're good.
Toss is coming up. Be careful with those barrels, they're full of gunpowder.
Just keep working my way through. God. We're even one-shotting these guys. That is ridiculous. This gun is so broken. And I think we still have another upgrade to it. Like I don't even think we're at the final upgrade level. Oh, hello. What's this? Yeah, how do I get over to that? Hold up. Game. I see the treasure chest. Do I have to come back later? Like, I can't vault this, so like... Is this just like I gotta come back when I'm not on the quest? Maybe I have to come back when I'm not on the quest. I'll assume that's what it is.
Let's get out of here, the docks are just around the corner.
Right? There must be a way to come back here when I'm not on this quest, right? Because, like, I don't see a way to get to that. After the creepy crawler of Aurora. Oh, yeah. I'm really looking forward to this bit. It's so good. I was kind of hoping that I could get that chest there, but apparently not. Oh, hello. Okay, maybe we're making a bit of a scene on the way out.
Wow, that should keep the bastards occupied. Come on, the way to the ship should be clear.
Defeat Logan's soldiers. You got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, they just didn't have a chance.
Up and Adams!
Is that it? Oh, nope, we got more. Oh wait, that's Walter. Hi, Walter. I'm supposed to open up the way to that chest.
What kept you?
No? Okay.
We have to hurry. They're going to be following us after all.
What about Paige?
She's staying behind. Someone needs to organize things here. Now, come on.
Not gonna lie, playing this, the teapot fell over. Yeah, playing this has made me like really miss this style of setting. I was playing a bunch of Assassin's Creed Syndicate the other day in my free time, just 'cause I was kind of like, oh, I want more like Edwardian era, Victorian, late Victorian era, like British Industrial Revolution kind of nonsense. Am I just walking with Walter? What are we
I've
what
got
are we
a good
doing?
feeling about this
There we go.
voyage.
It's okay, guys. Walter's got a good feeling. Just remember that. Remember that Walter specifically said he had a good feeling about this voyage. I'm sure he's gonna have a great time. Okay. I feel like we could have stolen a slightly nicer ship than this. And the quest name? Darkness Incarnate. I'm not gonna lie, I wish they had, like, this cutscene never worked for me, because to me it always looked like I pulled out of the dock and immediately just got blown up, but no, we're supposed to have made it, like, almost all the way to Aurora, and then they caught up with us, and we got, like, sunk just off the coast of Aurora. I think they could have done a better job with demonstrating that.
Ben! Are you all right?
Yes. Ben's not here?
No. Looks like we didn't all make it. I only hope... Well, maybe he washed up somewhere else. I'm sure that's it. Anyway, the only way forward seems to be through a rather ominous cave.
Okay, through a cave. I'll be right with you, Walter. I just gotta do the usual video game thing. You always gotta check behind you, because you never know what you're gonna find. I don't know, like, what is it? What is everybody's game for that? What was the first game you remember that had, like, hid something just behind you at the start, and now every game since then, you just have this paranoid, compulsive, obsessive thing where you have to go and check behind you every time you start a level, just in case they hid something there? Because they always do it.
Before we go any further, I'd just like to say one thing. Balls! Hello? Sounds like the dog's found something. Well, you never know. It might be a luxury inn.
Well, if you've ever needed to hear King Theoden shout balls at the top of his lungs, there you go.
Good work, boy. Bats are exactly what we needed right now.
Mood. Anything over here? Be right with you, Walter.
What do you think happened to Ben? He's a strong swimmer. Probably reached a sandy beach somewhere. Palm trees, beautiful women, coconut cocktails, jammy bastard.
Alright, keep looking. Hello.
What the hopping hobs is that? It must be protecting something. Like the way out, most likely.
Yeah, I'm sure, Walter. I'm sure that's exactly what it's protecting. Yeah, you can see all the ruins here, all buried in the walls.
We haven't got this far, haven't got this many people
Ben dies
us
at the end.
to end up dying in some forsaken, far-off...
Does he? I honestly don't remember. I know some of the characters, like, what's going to happen to them. But I don't remember what happens to Ben, to be honest.
We are, we're not the only ones who got stuck in this damn place.
Alright. Come on, Walter.
Not the most encouraging sight in the world, is it? Still, they might have something useful on them. Why don't you check the second lock over there?
What is this?
I found something. A note. It speaks to us still. Darkness incarnate. We know now we can never escape it.
Well, that doesn't sound good. Hey, I've got something too. One of these poor sods left a journal. Most of the pages have disintegrated, but well, you can still see plenty of weird symbols. It's mostly gobbledygook anyway. I mean, listen to this nonsense. Luminous spirits of the sands impart daybreak and gleam under a quiet moon. What's that supposed to be?
Oh, Walter over here casting spells.
Look at that. Can you believe I did that?
Looks like the seal on the Temple of Shadows. It does, kinda.
Ooh. It does look somewhat dark, though. Oh, maybe going down isn't such a good idea. Oh, yeah? Well, why don't you lead the way if you're so tough? Here we go, then.
And down we go.
You know how I said it looked somewhat dark? Well, I'd like to amend that statement. We're looking into utter, total, complete darkness. Oh, what have you got there, boy? Ah, you little genius. Good boy. Oh, no, that's better.
Apparently the name of the area is Shade Light. Also, my rent just ticking in here.
What do you think this place is?
I have no idea.
Temple of some sort? What could anyone possibly worship in here? Well, we're not going any further this way. Looks like a bridge. Is that the mechanism to raise it on the other side? Isn't that handy? One of us will have to get across to use it. There must be some other way to get there.
Walter, are you gonna come over here? Okay, cool. Help us hitting a spell that casts light like the Mage Light spell? Yeah, yeah. I imagine also some of this is going to be quite dark on stream, just because streams tend to be a little bit on the darker side than the actual broadcast that I'm seeing. So hopefully you can all see just fine. They honestly do a pretty good job here of lighting what you need to see. Admittedly, I also play like Fallout with all the like actual darkness, you know, like darker nights and stuff mods on, so maybe I'm just used to seeing things be constantly in incredibly dim light.
Now. That thing's probably pretty stiff, and we don't want to make any more noise than we have to.
Oh.
Yes. And quiet as stealthy mice, the adventurers forged on ahead. I know I have a tendency to be slightly paranoid, but did that sound like something friendly to you?
Ah man, the sound design in this is great too.
Now, where have we seen that before? Stand back. Walter the Scholar will deal with this. With an increasing sense of trepidation, admittedly. Luminous spirits of the sands, inhale the restless gloaming. Whoa! There you go. What can I say? I have a knack for gibberish. Do you ever get the feeling somebody's playing games with us?
All the time.
Let's just be thankful and get through this place as quickly as we can.
Come on, Walter. Oh. Hello.
The light you bring will die. The light inside you will die.
Show
All
yourself.
that you are will die.
Well, this isn't good.
The children are here to play.
Hello. How do the children feel about bullets?
The birds blossom like dirty flowers on the
Keep fighting. We have to keep fighting.
Bring me their hearts. Bring me their stomachs. Bring me their bile.
I'm gonna switch to the sword for a bit just so we can hear the crawler's voice lines.
Do you feel it creep its tortuous path? You're tainted. The stain will never wash out. The sun will never shine upon you again. Tainted, broken little toys.
It's all right. We're all right. We just have to keep going, that's all. We're all right.
I think Walter's starting to crack a little bit here.
More of those things. Come on, Walter. Just hold it together.
Come on. Walter, maybe you want to pick up the pace a little bit? Like, I mean, you know, if we moved a little faster, we'd be out of here sooner. Ugh.
Damn this book and whoever wrote it. The bastards. Why didn't they tell us what was down here? Darkness incarnate. Like we're supposed to know what that means. It won't stop. It won't stop till it kills us.
Hey, Walter, you wanna calm it down a sec there? It's ambushed us once.
Wait. I think we must be close to an exit. There's a cold breeze. Can you feel it?
There we go. Move it quicker. Come on, Walter. You got this.
There's that sound again. It's almost like... No! Not the light, not the bloody light! Come on, work. These things are all around us. Come on, come on, come on!
Balls.
No, we have to get out of here. You hear me? We have to get out of here. As long as we have fire, we'll be all right.
Oh,
We'll have to
Floor's
keep walking,
leaking.
and we'll get out of here, and we'll be all right.
We are coming.
It's here!
We will devour your kingdom. There will be no bodies. There will be only darkness. The children command it.
Come on, keep digging. We're fine. Just gonna cut through a few more of these. There we go. All right. Oh, oh.
Carry your funeral torch. You came here to die.
There's more on them!
Scratch, scratch, scratch.
Come on, get him out of here.
Do you want to see my face? Do you want to see my face?
Just keep clearing them out. Everything's fine. Okay.
Did the blind seer not tell you about us? Did she not warn you?
It's gone. The bastard's dead and gone. Right, and we're getting out of here.
Walter, you may have just thrown our only torch out. On the floor does appear to be melting slightly.
I'm sorry.
Hey, Walter?
I lost my head back there, I know.
Walter, do you want to, like,
I've never liked dark caves.
do the thing?
But this... It's as if someone took my worst nightmare and made it real. But it's gone now. It's gone! And we're going to be fine.
Yeah, I mean, the floor is still melting slightly. Oh, I see light. That's a good sign.
Looks like the only way is down. Good evening. Right. Wait. Just wait. I'll need a moment to prepare myself for this. But don't let me stop you.
All right.
You'll be fine, I'm sure. We'll both be fine. You all right down there?
Yes! It isn't far down!
Right, here I come then. 3, 2, 1.
Walter!
Might be able to stay long as keep freezing him out due to a storm. Oh, that sucks.
You let us take him, but you're glad, are you not? You wished him pain. You wished him undone, unthreaded, unborn.
Hopefully not too bad of a storm. Like, I know with me, like, if I get like, even just a mild thunderstorm, sometimes I can get some internet issues. I'm hoping that's all it is for you. Hoping you're not, like, in the middle of a hurricane or something. Come on.
A great wave of darkness will cover your land. They will come for your king. Who would sit upon the throne of Albion?
I don't think this darkness knows who it's talking to. Alright, keep moving, keep moving.
But you too wish for the Black Void. You tire of your travels, your burdens, the cries of the helpless, the cries of your dead. You too will be swallowed. What happens to this piece of flesh when darkness touches its soul?
Let's work on moving our way out of this place. Hello? Oh god. That looks like he's doing well.
We have waited centuries for you.
Why don't we like pull him out of there?
You see now the future that awaits you. All those people you want to save. The people you want to control. They will shrivel as your friend has. They will be food for the children. They are still so hungry. So they'll watch us fly into your heart.
Come on. Keep charging. Keep charging.
Death beats its wings for
We got him. Just gotta keep my magic going.
we vomit forth the night.
Oh man, the crawler's lines are just fantastic.
You can never escape darkness. It flocks to you always.
There we go.
Hide in their shells. They have bodies now. Bodies can tear you asunder.
Buddy just rated the channel the party of 7. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. Give me 1 second here. Oh god. I actually don't think I can do a shout out until after this fight. So give me 1 second, I'll get you a shout out in chat there. Fable 3 and its fantastic lack of a pause menu can be a bit of an odd one. Oh, Mace Brady, how's it going? Boomy, hello, welcome everybody.
The eyes are gone forever.
Oh. Spam Dam, Romance, hello everybody. Oh god, hello everybody. As you can see, things are going well in Fable. Everything's fine.
You feed us. You feed us.
Perfectly normal situation. Nothing terrifying happening here at all.
The Dark Guardian shall come and protect us. And all that is fresh and light shall die.
Can I get this shoutout typed in? There you go, the long drive. Okay. I still haven't even seen that. Hope you're having a fun time. Thank you all for joining. Yeah, we've kind of just playing through all the Fable games lately. I got the Fable 3 and it's like, man, that's one of my favorite ones. I love Fable 3, specifically because of this bit. This bit of Fable 3 is very cool.
Darkness shall spread across
Channel
the
points.
world.
They are all basically the default channel points. I haven't done much with them. I very much casual streamer, not a super pro or anything.
It's okay, Walter. I'm here.
Thankfully, when you go to set it up, Twitch gives you a bunch of like default ones you can kind of pick from.
Quickly.
Oh, Walter.
Take me out of this place. Please.
Not looking great, buddy. All right, come on. Let's get him out of here. Is this the way out? Actually, don't remember which way I need to take Walter here.
Too, can't you? It is there.
Thought this was Ludwig. Come on, Walter.
I can't see anything. Take me to the light, please.
I mean, I feel like we're leading him more into the dark here, not gonna lie. I do have the dog. I've named the dog Chat.
It's still out there. We need to leave.
All the Fable games I played where I had a dog so far, I've named my dog Chat. I think I'm just gonna stick with that now. I think anytime I have like a companion or a pet in the game, we're gonna go with naming him Chat.
It is
Because then I can blame Chat if things go wrong.
I'm not mad. I can't see anything. Take me to the light, please.
All right. Have we made it out? Are we good?
Are we out? Did we get away?
Yes. We're safe now.
What can you see?
A desert.
Oh, I love this desert too. This is another really cool aesthetic design.
I can feel
With
the
this like
heat of the
giant
sand.
statue in the distance.
But whatever that thing did to me, it's like it sucked all the light from inside me. I still can't see anything. Just don't let go.
Alright, come on. Walter, stay with me. Sound design's great. Oh yeah, everything about
There's
this area is
steps up ahead.
fantastic. This is genuinely like my favorite section of any Fable game. Is your arrival on Aurora is so well done.
All right.
It's to the point where like I constantly see people talk about how Fable 3 was just like the worst Fable game and it's so terrible, and I'm like, did y'all just like quit before you got to here? Because this alone is like, it's so cool.
I'm not sure. I don't know how far I can go. Are there no signs
Never played
of
Fable?
civilization?
Oh, highly
There's
recommend them.
something
All
in the
three of them are
distance.
fantastic.
It looks like an enormous statue.
One and 3 available on PC, all 3 available on Xbox.
It's going to take us a few hours.
No, stop. I can't do this.
Of course you can. Come on.
I'm too weak. You have to leave me. Listen to me. I can't see. I can barely stand. I won't just slow you down. I'll get you killed. You have to go on without me.
No, we're helping Walter. We're not abandoning Walter. Good lord, game. I love how much you can see, like, how badly this messed Walter up, though. Like,
No use. You can't save me. I'm dead weight now.
Stop talking like that. We're going
to
to make it
leave
through
Walter
this.
behind, pull left trigger. Good God.
You listen to me. You have to leave me behind. That thing left you weak too. Don't you think I can tell? What you have to do is too important to risk for an old wreck like me. Listen.
Good rope, bad rope. To be
on
fair, that one didn't actually have morality flares around it, so I don't think the game would have penalized me if I would have abandoned him.
I won't leave you here.
There is morality in these games, though. Like,
You
good
have
versus
to.
evil choices are definitely a thing.
I can't. I can't.
Walter.
It's all right. It's all going to be all right.
I'll come back for you. I promise. I'll get help.
You'll do me proud. I know you'll do me proud.
Oh.
Walter.
Can we, like... I mean, I guess he's kind of in the shade. Can we, like, maybe move him a little farther into the shade, though? Like, tuck him under these rocks or something here? How far into the game is this bit? About halfway, I'd say. Bro's acting like Walter White. You know, I've still never seen that. I'm gonna get set on fire here, but I've still never seen a single episode of Breaking Bad. Across the desert. And yeah, I think this is about the halfway point in the game. I'm on stream 7, and I usually stream for about 3 hours, and I've been really thorough. I've done like every bit of side content you can possibly do before this point, so that's about 21 hours into the game. I think we just need to get like to that giant statue. There's definitely a lot more to explore here.
I can't see. I need help. Please.
I'm blind. I can't see. Help me.
Oh. Okay. Again.
You abandoned your friend to die. He's calling for you, while the children spread out his heart to the sky.
No, stop!
This world is ours. We will smother every life,
Oh my God.
every last breath, from every last mouth.
Is that you? What's happening?
Don't leave us! Don't leave us here forever and ever and ever!
Walter? Oh my God.
You try to run away, but you are made of sand. You are falling apart between our fingers.
The people of Albion are going to need you.
Not a fan of whoever that guy
I
is.
have to find out just how ready you are. Fight!
Oh!
He would have done anything for you. Now he screams alone. He curses you. Not even in death will he forgive you. Your strength is ebbing. We can feel it.
My brigade had been pinned down by the enemy, until there was just me and 2 other men left. We retreated into a cave, but they never came after us. They just blew the entrance, sealed us in. We spent 3 days in that cave. No light, no food. Just 3 men waiting to die in the dark.
The light in your eyes offends us. Let it go out!
Oh. Okay.
Are you blind? Are you blind yet?
Game?
There's nothing left. You're gone. All gone.
He's still alive. The other can't be far away.
Oh, Ben!
Taking a nap in the sun? Typical royalty. You had me worried there for a while.
Walter!
Don't worry, we'll find him. You just sit tight, my friend.
Oh, voice acting's phenomenal. If there are like a ton of like A-list celebrity actors doing the voicing in this too. I think Ben Finn's honestly somebody pretty notable. Let me just pull that up real quick. Fable 3, IMDb. Walter is voiced by the actor who played King Theoden in the Lord of the Rings movies. Ben is voiced by Simon Pegg.
The young one will be fine. He is strong. We need to tend to the older one at once.
Hang in there, Walter.
When we meet our butler, or you hear my butler talking, that is, oh, what's his name from Monty Python? John Cleese. The head of the industrial district is Stephen Fry. We've got Sir Ben Kingsley as one of the main characters. Our brother, the king, is Michael Fassbender. So yeah, there's going to be a ton of voices that you might recognize once you kind of know to look out for them.
Hey, boy.
Nicholas Holt is in here somewhere.
Good. My name is Kaelin, and you are in the city of Aurora. I have much to tell you.
Walter. How is he?
He is fortunate to be alive, but we have seen his condition before. We may be able to help him.
Is there another of my friends here? I thought I saw in the desert.
A devilishly handsome soldier by the name of Ben Finn? Not dead yet, my friend.
Please, come with me.
Don't worry, he's a tough old nut. He'll pull through. It's so good to see you. When I was fished out of the local port and Walter and you weren't there, well, I thought it was all over. Then I realized I was being an arse, and I worked my charms to get a search party out for you. Not that Kaelin here needed much persuading.
We are accustomed to misfortune. Now it is time you saw our city.
Welcome to Aurora, the city of nightmares.
The Crawler did this. The being you fought in the desert caves. It appeared 5 years ago, bringing darkness and death. The few of us who still live have known nothing but fear since. We never know when it will come. And we cannot hope to defeat the creature and its spawn without an army. Even with someone like you by our side. Ben Finn speaks most highly of you. But you are not the first savior to come here. Please, walk down to our streets. See for yourself. Then we may talk more.
Go ahead. I've seen enough already. I'll check up on Walter.
Okay, so 5 years ago is when this first started happening. So, timeline-wise, when I'm trying to put this together in my head, that's where... Wait. What is my dog reacting to? The dog is saying there's a quest this way. I'm gonna assume my dog doesn't know what it's talking about, and that we just want to go ahead. Oh, what are you?
I will try to honor you always, Father. I will do as you taught me. I will carry myself with the strength you gave me, and I will try to lead our people as you led them. You stood against the darkness and were an example to us all. Your courage lives on in the hearts of every Auroran. I hope I will not disappoint you. Your ever-loving daughter, Kaelin.
Anything like Skyrim for comparison? I don't know if I would compare it to Skyrim necessarily. It's a lot more linear, rigid than that. Like, it's freeform in like the order you pick up the quests and what side content you want to do, but it doesn't have quite the same like level of freedom in your gameplay style and stuff and equipment and all that.
I
wish to what I would compare it to.
Of my survival in testament to those who did not. Last night, the Crawler descended upon Aurora again. We believed ourselves to be ready. We believed we would be safe when it returned. But no one is truly safe anymore. I watched through a window as my neighbors were torn out of their homes by those creatures.
Oh my gosh, dog. It's fine, I see them.
For I could not see what was done to... You are the one who survived.
Ah, we missed the end of that.
Night.
Oh well.
Yes. We have not had much fortune with outsiders. But as you can see, fortune deserted us long ago. You have come to a cursed land.
What are you doing here? Everybody else seems to be hiding.
I am honoring the dead. My wife and my child. And I stand here because I do not fear joining them.
I'm sorry.
You may read their memorials if you wish. There are many elsewhere. On statues, doorways, wherever a memory will allow itself to live on.
Ah, okay, so I think that's what we're reading here is all of these memorials. I think I'll come back for the memorials later. Because I'm assuming finding all of them is going to be like a collectible. Well, I'm going to go take a peek around. I guess screw it. We'll just start.
My wife and my daughter. You were taken from me by that which dwells in darkness. And darkness is all that is left in my life. I am thankful only that you knew little of the horror that has taken over our city since then.
I wonder how many of these there are.
Reyna and Balen. You are in my thoughts always.
Oh my god, this city is just falling apart.
I will be with you again soon.
I kind of forgot that it looked like this when you first come here, like all this corruption over it.
You are in a better place now, my love. For no place can be as troubled as our city has become.
Hello, dead body.
I know you are watching over me.
Hello, several dead
your
bodies.
Presence by our bed when I sleep, and I hear your voice in my dreams. Stay with me, always.
Alright, let's just take a look around. Oh god, these fingers coming out of the sand. They seriously outdid themselves with this area. It's so well done. Like, the introduction to Aurora is just amazing. Like, it's one of my favorite, like, horror levels in a non-horror game. Like, they really capture how, like, unsettling and terrifying this place is supposed to be when you first get here, and it's so well done and so effective. And this game is not like, it's a very light, it's a comedy game at heart. It's a light-hearted game for the most part, so it really hits extra hard when they pull this off. Oh, I can't pull my weapon out, which means I can't shoot this gnome. But apparently there's a gnome up there.
Oh yeah, I remember. You look just like this girlie I used to shag!
We'll be back for him later. He's slightly taking the tone out. We'll figure out what's going on with him in a bit, though. I don't see any other memorials just right now, so let's go talk to Kaelin. I don't remember what else I have to do here before we go back to Albion proper. Because we're about to get to another, like, major plot point in this game. Because, like, if you haven't been, following Fable or don't know what's going on here, like, throughout the game, like the start of the game, we're the prince, we're the king's brother, and the king's gone a bit mad and has started to become a tyrant and oppressing the people and forcing them to work in the coal mines, and really just becoming an awful, horrible ruler. Super militant. He executes some people. Protest at the beginning of the game, get executed, and we leave to lead a rebellion. We're going to lead a revolt and overthrow the corrupt king, try to save the people of Albion. And we were on our way here to look for more allies to support us.
Now you know what we have suffered. But as I said before, you are not the first outsider to come here.
Who was the other?
His name was Logan, the King of Albion.
Seems your big brother's been keeping secrets. He used to go on expeditions all the time, remember? Until about 4 years ago.
He too faced the Crawler. He saw all his soldiers killed by the darkness, and nearly died himself. But he survived, thanks to our care. He left with a promise that he would return with an army and save us from the Crawler. We never saw him again. King Logan did not cause this, but he did nothing to stop it. Now I ask that you do what he would not. Ben Finn has told us of your quest, of your revolution. There are not many warriors left among us, but we have ships, and we are willing to fight beside you. Not because your brother wronged us, nor because we thirst for revenge, but because we want protection. We require aid if we are to survive. That is the promise you must make.
Okay.
Help us to rebuild Aurora and allow it to become a true part of your kingdom. Not a colony, not a thing to be used, but a place with a voice in your court. Will you make this promise?
So we have to promise to rebuild Aurora and offer it a rightful place in the kingdom. And this is, again, another thing we've been doing throughout the games. Every time we're meeting a new group of people and getting allies, we're making promises to them that we're going to, do right by them if we ever succeed in overthrowing our brother and becoming king ourselves. We'll be starting to see the effects of some of these promises shortly.
I promise.
Then let us go to war.
Give me 1 sec here, too, because I want to check something. I want to make sure I don't miss something. What's Logan's deal? We'll see in just a second. I just want to make sure. Make sure you do all the quests. Yes. When it comes to Bowerstone Old, make sure you choose the good option. Okay, so for Old Bowerstone, we want to make sure we pick the good option for that, or we can miss a silver key, I believe it is. Is there anything else? Bowerstone Old Quarters. Yeah, okay. So the only thing I need to watch out for is I want to make sure when we get to Bowerstone Old. What's Logan's deal? Good, bad, or neutral? Well, we're about to learn more about Logan. So he's been portrayed as this a horrific tyrant that's been oppressing the people. Even here you can see, he promised them help and then just abandoned them. So we're gonna get to see some of what was maybe going on with Logan here very shortly. Also, we're about to see how the leveling in this game works. Every time you hit a major plot point where you hit, this, it unlocks a further path along the leveling skill tree, which is a physical location, because this game is apparently allergic to menus.
You have survived a terrible ordeal, but you will be the stronger for it. With Kaelin and the Auroran people on your side, you are finally ready to face your brother. It is time for you and Walter to gather your allies and take Bowerstone Castle.
So here's everybody we've gathered along the way. All the people we met. Oh, he's actually here. The guy in the dark robe is part of the Shadow Court that we recruited. And then, yeah, you can see all the other people. I mean, Swift's, I think, dead now, but I'm pretty sure they shot him, like, publicly. I think that's Sam and Max over there, which is kind of cool. Yeah, right here. Yeah, all the people we've gathered along the way that have decided to come help us. Jasper, our butler, Walter here. Everything looking good, and it is time for us to progress along the path. We get a nice little statue of our character here as well, which unlocks one new thing. What is this one going to be? A new spell? The Blades spell. Ooh. Okay, well we might have to go for Blades. I might switch my magic up to Blades. Blades is a very cool spell. Also, I just want to real quick run back down this path and make sure I'm not missing any upgrades or anything. I think the only ones I haven't picked up are the yeah, upgrading the jobs where you can like earn money, and I own all the buildings in the entire game and have jacked up their rent to the highest possible rent. So I'm already making all the money in the world. Like you might be seeing there on the side every now and then it's ticking over. I think I'm at like 15 million gold or something ridiculous right now. So money's not an issue, so I haven't bothered upgrading any of the jobs. But yeah, we have made it to the gates of the castle on the upgrade path, which started all the way back down at the start of this little thing. We've wandered our way up through various gates, and now made our promise to the people of Aurora, and it is time to go back and confront Logan. Which, when you're first playing this game, you might very well think this is going to be like pretty close to the end of the game. It is very much not.
How is he? Is he gonna make it?
Maybe
I do not know.
2/3 is
The
an
darkness is
optimistic
deep
one.
within him. Few ever wake.
But he's improving. I mean, you're doing your thing and he's getting better, right?
I do not wish to give you false hope.
Perhaps it would be better if we allowed him to rest.
Don't worry, he's a tough old nut. He'll pull through.
Walter?
Oh, balls to you all. You're not burying me just yet.
See? I told ya.
Yes. Shame my first sight had to be your ugly mug.
I'm sorry I left you, Walter.
You did all you could. And don't think I don't know it. I told you you'd make me proud.
Alright, Walter's alright.
Well, we didn't exactly find the army we were hoping for. And I feel about 100 years older than when we left, but we're finally ready. You've surpassed every hope I had for you. You're the king Albion needs. So come on. It's time to gather your generals and prepare for battle.
Alright, let's head out.
You know, maybe I'll take a little nap first.
On to the next step of the main story. This bit is very story-centric. We are going to be doing a lot of very linear story progression here for a little bit. There is some more freeform stuff that opens up. But for this little, like, this is one of the height of the story of this game that we're getting to.
Alright, I've got it. I take a small group of soldiers down this route and blow up the west barracks. It will draw their attention and open up the main route.
How's that better than my idea?
We will live longer than a few seconds.
Oh, well, now you're just picking holes.
Give it up, boy. What I want to know is what my men need to do.
That's for the future king to decide.
Paige knows the city best. We'll follow her plan.
Fine. I only put mine forward to annoy her anyway.
I see you've really matured on your travels.
Logan's got a goatee, no wonder he's evil.
My ships will take you to the beach here.
We can expect heavy mortar fire, but most of Logan's soldiers will be busy dealing with Paige and her men.
I want to be in the thick of the smoke and the fire.
Also,
and
Sabine here is Sir Ben
If
Kingsley.
Paige takes the west route, it's only fair I take the east.
Which leaves the center to us. Less chance of getting lost.
Then we're agreed.
Are you sure you're up to this, Walter?
Oh, don't worry about me. I may feel old and tired, but the day hasn't come yet when I can't charge into a good old-fashioned fight. Let the battle for Albion begin.
All right.
Our people are getting torn to shreds out there. They need our help.
We need to take care of that mortar.
We've already lost one ship. Kaelin's could be next. Come on.
He's right. It's time you led from the front.
Oh. Okay, the mortar is a slight problem.
This one's not going to be easy.
Oh, these are enemy troops here, not friendlies. Got it. Let me just real quick.
The longer we
should be good.
People we lose.
Watch out!
Okay, just a few of them on the path up.
Good. Might be faceless, but they're still nothing but men. Coming fire!
And yeah, as for like combat in this game, again, if you haven't played Fable, everything's one button. Like, it's Y to fire my gun, it's B to cast a spell. If I hold B, it'll charge an area spell. If I hold the direction while pressing B, I'll shoot it. If I press X to swing your sword, it's all very, very simple. Simple, easy controls. But it does make it very fun, and you can switch back and forth between, spell casting and swords and magic and, all this other stuff super, super fast and efficiently. Boom. It does also make spellcasting incredibly easy to get into without having to invest a ton of time into it. I'm mostly relying on my gun because I got an incredibly good gun. All the weapons in this game are kind of random pick, but this one is particularly busted, and I've managed to fully upgrade it, so it is doing some good work here. Oh, hello. Also, you can see the little like flags there, that key with the house symbol at the end of the road. Those are buildings that I own, because I literally already purchased every single building in this town. So I feel like kicking the king out at this point is more of a formality than anything else.
Still aim straight.
Oh, I'm gonna have to pay to repair that.
Is this not the grandest time you've ever had? Sabine, you almost blew us up. You saw a glorious beacon of freedom burning in the night for all the...
Yeah, I think the 15 million gold I have ought to cover
Oh,
it.
bloody hell. Move! Move! It'll take more than a grenade.
Honestly, all the the celebrity voice actors they had in this did a really great job too. Like, acting and voice acting are very different fields, and not every actor makes a good voice actor, but they all really did a fantastic job here. Like, Ben Kingsley is great in this. Alright, keep it moving. The only regret I have is I wish we would have gotten Patrick Stewart in here at one point. I mean, there is a new Fable coming out, so maybe we'll get lucky and we'll get a guest appearance by Patrick Stewart. That would really make my day. And if we could get like Ian McKellen in here, like I would really love to see the pair of them in the next Fable. Like, with the history these games have had of some really top-notch voice acting casts. And it is a very, British studio, so they do try to stick to British actors. Alright, keep it moving. We've got to be getting close to the castle here, right? Oh no, we're going around? Alright.
I thought people were supposed to open doors for kings, not the other way around.
Oh, there's Paige down there, okay.
Shut up, then.
There's more of them! We're not so easy to hit, are we? Look at that! Say what you want about Logan's army, they really know how to make it fit.
There's no
Oh, please, we're in a street! Haven't you noticed all the houses and doors? We just need to perpetrate breaking and entering, followed by some flanking and filleting.
Alright, keep working our way around. Oh, there's Paige.
Come on, Paige, where are you?
Paige!
Who all do we have with us right now? Is it just like the local resistance at this point? Oh my god.
But I couldn't leave you out here alone.
That deserves a round of applause.
So yeah, we've got like the whole crew with us at this point. Playing the guard.
Have that! Stay alert. There'll be more coming. We have to find a way past this gate.
Alright.
Always with the damn gates.
What we need are explosives. But I used mine up on the way here.
If only we knew
Oh no,
some
this
sort
is
of
not
tiny
even
crazy old
remotely
man who enjoyed
endgame.
blowing things
This
up.
feels like endgame though, doesn't it? But no, we are not even remotely endgame.
Did you see that order? That the whole city bowed to our thunder.
Hang on. How did you get to the other side in the first place?
Like, I've probably still got another 3 or 4 streams left of this.
Is there anyone left to kill?
There will be soon. More troops are on the way. Kalian's fleet got a fair few, but not all.
We'll hold them off.
Come on, Boulder, there's more fighting to be done.
Good luck in there. Hope the crown fits.
Let's finish this for good, while I can still stand up on my own.
Alright. Let's go kick Michael Fassbender out of the castle.
Shall we knock? No. Let's surprise him.
So, this is how it ends. The old fool and the child who ran away. You finally become the man I always wanted you to be.
He's a lot more than that, and now he's ready to take your place.
Perhaps the time has come for someone else to lead Albion.
You were never a leader, just another tyrant.
Did it ever occur to you that I may have had good reason to be?
We're not interested in your reasons.
Cower behind ignorance if you will, but my brother deserves to know the truth.
Save it for the trial, Logan. You can beg for your life then.
All right, we made it.
There he is, the King of Albion. You've made it. Just like I always knew you would. It doesn't get any easier, though. You have a country to run now. And with Jasper busy in the sanctuary, you'll need a new personal aide. Someone who can keep you organized. Let me introduce you to...
Hobson. Hobson's the name, Your Majesty. May I say what an extraordinary honor it is to serve you? I have a vast wealth of experience, I assure you, though I have yet to experience vast wealth. That, Your Majesty, is an example of the sense of humor which will no doubt make our time together such a delight.
No doubt. Well, I'll leave you two to get better acquainted. I should begin preparations for the trial.
The trial? Of course. The very first item on today's agenda. Among my other qualities, I am well versed in toadying, public relations, and time management.
Fantastic.
And I heartily believe the key to being a successful king is following a well-scheduled royal agenda. If you will permit me, here are today's appointments.
All right, here's what we've got to do. So for the rest of the game, we're going to be seeing a series of these. We're going to get a schedule of things we have to take care of in this current, day. And once we finish up with everything, it will give us the option to jump ahead to the next day, and it'll let us know, but it'll be a timer. There's a bit of a time limit going on here. We'll see that introduced in a bit. And then we'll get to figure out how we want to, carry on and what we want to do. So, first thing, we need to judge Logan, former King of Albion. Then we need to set our tax policy. We need to talk to the head of the Industrial District, Reaver, who from Fable 2, the hero of skill. Stephen Fry, fantastic character. And then we need to consider a proposal to rebuild the Old Quarter. I already know that if you don't rebuild the Old Quarter, you lose out on a collectible. So we definitely want to rebuild the Old Quarter. But we'll be getting to that in just a second.
I'm sure you will do a marvelous job presiding over your brother's trial, which, as I said, will be your very first royal duty. Your subjects await in the throne room for what is sure to be an historic occasion, Your Majesty.
Alright, I do need to make at least one ruling wearing a chicken suit in order to get an achievement. I don't want to do that for the trial, though, because the trial is a pretty critical plot point, and I think wearing a chicken suit might somewhat detract from the weight of the situation, but...
The promise you made to Kaelin is now on the wall.
I also don't know how I feel about this outfit here,
I cannot tell
I'm
you
not
what joy
entirely
it brings me to
sold on
see
this.
I'm afraid your property was irreparably damaged during the battle.
Irreparably damaged? Oh, god damn it.
You have
Let's
several
just
new
take a
suits.
look. Yeah, I have
Those will
several
make dressing
new
easy.
suits. What is this? Highwayman suit. There's my chicken suit. What is this? Okay, men's magic suit, but it's literally just a pair of bracers. Warrior suit, but it's just a pair of boots. Okay, we're missing some clothes by the looks of it. Women's mercenary suit. The dog suit. I want to say that there is somewhere. Yeah, this elegant prince suit. That's not the same thing that I was wearing previously, is it? Or is that the same thing? I thought I was wearing... Hold up. If I cycle... No, maybe the elegant prince suit is what I was wearing. Do I want to mix and match? Like... Hold up. If I go over to this, and I go down, because I was doing like all black. If I go to the black dye, and I do all dyeable items, and we just dye it all... Oh, because the chest piece is like metal. So it doesn't...
I wonder if it would be possible to add a few built-ins in here.
If I go to like all dyeable items, and we dye them all as black as I can, yeah, that chest piece is gonna be no bueno. Okay, I don't like this. I don't like this. We're gonna real quick get me back into my regular outfit, right? This
I
looks
like that
nice.
one myself.
Okay, and then I want to get the crown. If I go with the crown from this, yes, there we go. Now I can get the crown. Do we want to try on these pants and dye these pants black? How about the pants and the boots? If I do these pants and the boots. And how about these hands? Oh, that looks very nice. Okay, yes, I like that.
Splendid boots, just the thing for sitting on the throne in.
And then go back over to the black dye. And then we'll go down to the hands. Oh, I want to go up. Okay, up is darker. Yes, get the hands dyed black. Perfect. Lower body mane. You know what? Actually, leave the red. Can I do the... Okay, can I get the red trim to be gold? If I can get the red trim to be gold, that might be good. And also, I maybe want to go a little lighter on the boots. Yeah, right about like that looks pretty good. Is there a yellow? Green, red, brown... This lighting in here makes it very difficult to see. If I go down to the lower body trim, and I do like that, now we're talking. Nice. Alright, now that looks like a decent outfit that I can get behind. Yeah, that'll do great. Alright. Matter of fact, I'm actually gonna go save that outfit just to make sure I can keep that saved in case I want it again later. We'll overwrite this goofy looking one. Can I save my outfit to there? Perfect. Yeah. That'll do. So yeah, lots of outfit customization in this game. You can do a lot of fun stuff with like dyeing and coloring and customizing your outfits as you go along. There's a lot of clothes to take a look at. You gotta get a good fit. You gotta get something that looks sharp.
All stand to attention for the King of Albion.
I think there is actually another suit you can get later. It's like a particularly flashy one. I think I have it on my PC version. Maybe I'll boot up the PC version after this and take a look.
Logan, former King of Albion, you stand accused today of crimes against the kingdom and its people. Those who brought you to justice will now speak.
There's not a soul alive in the kingdom who hasn't suffered for his glory, and plenty who've died for it. I says, let him have some death of his own.
Look,
I'm not one for lopping people's heads off, but we saw Major Swift executed like it was a bloody circus act. He deserves nothing less as far as I'm concerned.
But aren't we better than that? Isn't that why we fought to be here now? I've seen what Logan has done to this city. People starving to death, children forced to work. But killing him now won't solve anything.
It is not my place to decide his fate, but his betrayal condemned many of my people to death. He promised us salvation, and then left us to face the darkness alone.
I had good reason to break that promise, and I had good reason for the crimes you claim I committed. The day I returned to Albion, I received a visit from a blind seer, Teresa, our father's guide. She showed me the future of this kingdom. The darkness in Aurora is coming here, bringing death, destruction, the end of our way of life. The sacrifices I had to make, I did them to protect Albion. If a few had to suffer, it was to build an army. If a few had to die, it was to save a country. I have spent years preparing for this attack. Let me stand by your side now, and all my soldiers will be yours to command. Let us face the coming darkness, together.
This is true. If it's really coming here, we are all in grave danger.
All right.
You have the power over life and death, brother. Now choose.
I'm gonna go with Pardon, because I genuinely do feel like Logan may have been onto something.
Take all
I mean, he definitely went about it in a horrible way. But, the whole, like, you've seen the Crawler, and how absolutely nightmarish that thing is.
I prepared you for a day like
and
this.
And he experienced that too, and
I know you will choose what you think
is correct.
Right
it is absolutely going to come to Albion in, but they haven't said it here. I'm a little surprised they didn't show you this now. We have 1 year. In 1 year, that is going to come here and destroy this entire kingdom. So your brother's been spending the last 4 years being a bit of a tyrant, but mostly on the idea of, like, building an army to try to save the kingdom. So I'm going to go ahead and pardon him. I think he still just ends up in jail.
This is not the time for revenge. We need your help, Logan.
The king has made his decision. Logan's life will be spared.
I know you will never forgive me for the things I've done. You told me so once, remember?
Of course I do.
But what matters now is that we defend our land. The castle is yours, and so is the throne. I'm glad to be rid of them.
Alright. Oh, we still get all the choices. We'll just, this just affects, you'll see. You'll see how this all works out in a second here. They're gonna very quickly start giving us a idea of what we need to set up for. Alright, back to the road to rule, because that's another big major story point done, and I think this is the final gate to open. And speaking of blind seers...
You were little more than a child when you left the castle. You have become a hero, a leader, and now, finally, a monarch. But your journey is not yet done. Now you are king, you can know the truth. Albion will soon be attacked, and the threat could not be greater. Darkness is coming to our land. It cannot be reasoned with, it cannot be halted. The ruler of Albion is all that stands between the world we inhabit and that darkness. That is why you had to take your brother's place. The course of history demands it. If you do not succeed, everything we know will come to an end.
Why didn't you tell me all this at the start? It was never about Logan, was it?
I told you what you needed to know, and I never spoke anything but the truth. With Logan on the throne, Albion would have been doomed. This much I know. Only with a hero wearing the crown do we stand a chance of survival.
And how do I stop it?
You won't. Its arrival is inevitable. 1 year from now, the darkness will fall upon Albion. All you can do is prepare, and hope to save as many of your people as you can. How you do so is up to you. 2 paths lie ahead. You may keep the promises you have made and be known as a benevolent ruler. But understand that doing so will leave little to spend on the kingdom's protection and may lead you to disaster. It is not easy to be popular and keep the treasury full, unless you are willing to sacrifice your personal wealth. But you may also choose to break those promises, to harm your people in order to save them. You will not lack the means to build the army you need, but you will be hated. This path will cast you in the role of a tyrant, as it did your brother. You have 1 year to do what Logan could not. Be the ruler that readies Albion for the greatest threat it has ever faced, and be the hero that can stand against it.
Okay, let's head through. We got our new statue, and we have our final round of upgrades. 100 seals per upgrade here. Become a Master of Guns, Master of Magic, and Master of Melee. Obviously, step 1, I am Master of Guns. This pistol I have is so incredibly OP. This is gonna make it, like, fully maxed out. And good to go. I think we'll do magic next, and then I need 60 more, well, 59 more guild seals to get the final rank of melee. And once we get the final rank of melee, the only thing left to do is to buy the, like, upgrades for the jobs, which they're going to be completely pointless to me. So, we've basically got everything we need once I get 59 more seals, which shouldn't take very long at all. Let's head up here. We've made it to the end of the road to rule. Head back.
Your Majesty, I'm not sure what to say after receiving such news. The darkness that is coming. People won't understand what it means. Nobody could, without living through it first. We need to prepare. If we can't stop the attack from happening, we have to be ready when it comes. Having Logan's troops on our side is a good start, but you will need to raise a fortune to pay for the army we'll need. Hobson will show you the treasury, and I'm sure he can explain just how to fill it.
Indeed I can.
Then I will leave you to it. Ben and I will begin recruiting and training soldiers at once.
If you will follow me, Your Majesty.
Okay.
Oh, how I have looked forward to this.
So now we're going to see what the actual end game is all about. Like, now we're getting into what was like this latter half of the game.
Albion's royal
It's all about managing the treasury.
The store of the kingdom's total wealth.
We're currently at 400,000 gold in the kingdom's treasury.
It's, well, not as replete as one would like, but just imagine this room shimmering with hills, valleys, and plateaus of gold. A topography of riches going all the way up to the ceiling. It will require nothing less to build this army everyone
Is
is
Hobson
talking
sketchy?
about. Which brings us to the second item on today's agenda,
He
and
does
one
like
I'm
money.
personally very excited about. Setting the tax rate for the coming year. As you probably know, your brother was taxing the people rather heavily, and some say that this has led to poverty, starvation, and other societal ills. You have 3 clear choices, Your Majesty. 1, lower the tax rate, which one could argue would help the poor and the hungry, but would also leave the treasury in a miserable state. 2, maintain Logan's policies. Not a popular move with the people, but moderately popular with the Treasury. And 3, and don't let my enthusiasm influence you in any way, raise the taxes even further. True, many will suffer in the short term, but we will be able to protect the kingdom and run our fingertips over vast amounts of gold in this very room. What will it be, Your Majesty?
Okay, and this is going to be basically a big chunk of the rest of the game. The thing at the bottom there, what you're seeing, lowering the tax rate will cost the treasury 400,000 gold. We would literally end up with 0 gold in the treasury. We can raise the tax rate to gain 200,000, or we can leave it and it'll stay neutral. Obviously, these are going to have an effect on the kingdom and the people. Mostly pretty minor effects. You'll kind of be able to tell when it's going to be something major. Like if I raise the tax rate, if I walk through town, people are going to be moaning about how they're starving, and it's going to be a miserable place that everybody's very annoyed at me. It also counts as evil karma. Lowering the tax rate is good karma. Now, obviously, I also love money because Hobson is right. Money's fantastic. So we're raising the tax rate, which I absolutely don't need to do.
Ah, an arousing sight, is it not? Breathe in.
You can see the pile got bigger.
Our tax collectors have not wasted any time carrying out your wishes. Certainly some people will starve to death, but it's a small price to pay for the security of our land. If you carry on being this decisive, the treasury will soon be overflowing. Perhaps you could even take a little of the money for yourself. Wink, wink. However you decide to proceed, you should acquaint yourself with the Royal Ledger. It is a logbook that allows the reigning monarch to make deposits and withdrawals from the treasury. A most useful financial tool. But my, look at the time. You really ought to attend to the next item on today's agenda.
Dr. Reaver. Okay, we'll get to Reaver in a second.
Reaver has a most intriguing proposal for you in Bowerstone Industrial. Now, I know you have had your differences, but it is time to put those behind you and work together. Nobody can raise money like Reaver can, I assure you. I have seen to it that your appearance among the populace is well publicized, so expect a crowd.
Oh, am I not able to look at the book? I wanted to look at the book. Alright, I guess we're not looking at the book. There at the top, Treasury, 600,000 out of 6.5 million. Projected civilian casualties, 5.9 million. Every 1 gold you have in the Treasury will save 1 person when the crawler attacks. If you get 6.5 million gold in the Treasury before the crawler attacks, everyone lives. If you put 0 gold in the Treasury, every single person in Albion dies. And like that is not a joke. Like, there's a post game you can continue playing after this, and literally every single person in the game dies. So, depending on how you want to go about doing this, you can have a very different outcome. Now, as you may have noticed, I'm currently sitting on 16 million personal gold. I could literally just donate 6.5 million gold to the treasury right now out of my own pocket and save every last man, woman, and child in Albion without any problem. So all of the choices you're making about, like, raising the taxes, lowering the taxes, doing things that are good for people, doing things that are bad for people, it's all kind of this, like, give and take on, like, how much harm are you willing to cause to the city in order to raise the money you need in order to save people? Or you can just, be rich and then pay for it yourself. One of the ways to do that is to just do the little job mini games. Like, you can make pies, you can make weapons, you can do all the job mini games to make a pile of money. Or, as you're playing the game like I did, every single dollar you make in the early game you should invest into buying property and then racking and jacking up the rent. Because then you have 16 million gold. Let's go meet Reaver, though, and see how Reaver's doing. Always nice to say hello to Stephen Fry, too, so we'll see how he's doing over here.
Me.
Oh, happy day! His Majesty, the King of Albion, graces us with his radiant presence. I knew last time we met that you would emerge victorious from such public sibling rivalry. And now, here I am, to assist you in filling your coffers till they are fit to burst. What better way to begin your reign than by reinstating one of my most successful policies? There is no greater waste than the idleness of our city's youth. But my employment scheme guarantees children of all ages will have something to occupy them, whilst ensuring our factories are properly manned.
It's just monstrous. Don't listen to him. You promised you would end child labor. Remember that promise now.
And what would you have us do with the snotty little indigents?
The only way Bowerstone is going to climb out of the gutter is through education. Nothing is more important to our future than that. Turn this factory into a school. Give the children of this city the chance they never had.
Okay.
A school?
Welcome to another decision.
Well, that's an original thought. Well, if you'd like to be known as a pauper monarch, then by all means, listen to her. Reaver Industries will abide by your decision.
So, we can either reinstate child labor for 500,000 gold added to the treasury, or spend 200,000 gold to open a school. And this is the level of, like, ridiculous extremes we'll be seeing from the rest of this. They are fantastic. I do enjoy picking all the evil options because of how comically evil they are. Like, it is just mustache-twirling levels of super villainy. It's particularly funny if you have all of the gold you'd need anyway, and you're doing it just for the hell of it. Because you can also just pocket money from the treasury.
Right thing here.
But no, I agree. We'll go ahead and we'll open the school. That's fine. As much as I would love to throw all the children down the coal mines, we will go ahead and open a school for them.
We can really start changing people's lives now. This will be an Albion worth fighting for.
I shall begin the necessary modifications at once.
Alright, so there you go. The treasury loses 200,000. It's back down to 400,000.
Welcome to Reaver Industries Learning Center, Bowerstone Industrial's first ever school. You can now feel secure in the knowledge that your children can become the well-educated automatons you always wanted them to be.
Also, Stephen Fry has such a field day with his lines as Reaver. Like, he's so smarmy, I love it. Alright, consider proposal to rebuild the Bowerstone Old Quarter. We definitely want to do this one for sure, like 100%, because we lose out on a collectible if we don't. Alright. Game's saving. Go to the throne room. Oh! Well, this is a chance for me to make a ruling dressed as a chicken. It is make a ruling dressed as a chicken, right? One second, I just want to make sure that I've got that right. I think this is the online room.
Welcome to the live room.
Where do the achievements live? No, it's not in here. Hold up. Like I said, this game's allergic to menus. They did all their menus in, like,
whatever one's opinion
3D
of Reaver,
space.
It is a marvelous portrait. The brushstrokes hold such aggressive precision. Actually, I think a few of them might be bloodstains.
Oh, Reaver's portrait. Yeah, that was from Fable 2, where he kept shooting all the people that were drawing the portrait.
There certainly is space
Okay,
for an amazing amount of achievements on the wall.
Do I already have the chicken achievement? What is this? Dye each outfit a different color, have long hair, complete Fable without being knocked out in combat. To be fair, I'm actually on track to do that. Touch expression to interact with 20 people. Play in each town as a 5-star loot player. Fantastic. Collect every item of clothing. Alright. I'm looking for the chicken achievement. Where's the chicken achievement? Perform a royal judgment while dressed as a chicken. Good. I do not have that achievement. Let's go take care of that real quick.
Any other business
we can just go ahead and pop into here. Where is my chicken outfit?
Right?
Chicken suit. Wear the chicken suit. Thank
dressed
you.
As a chicken. What are you planning to do dressed as a chicken?
I'm planning to pass judgment on the city, Jasper.
Spend freely, people, spend. It's the only way to improve the economy, which affects us all.
It's the great room.
Alright. Oh, actually, one sec. There's one more thing we can actually do, come to think of it. if we go into this room here...
Reminders of how you got... Fancy
So,
a bit of counting.
this pile of gold represents my personal money, the 16 million gold I currently have. And we built up this big pile, and it let me climb up here to get a key. When we first started the game, there was a chest at the very bottom that was locked that we couldn't open. So I need to get rid of all this gold. So I've currently got, 16 million
Just
gold.
doing a bit of bookkeeping, eh?
I'm going to need to transfer basically all of this to the treasury. I don't plan on keeping it all in the treasury. I'm going to take some of it back. But, to start out with, I just need to get rid of all this gold. Which you have to do in 1 million gold increments, so I'm going to have to do this 16 times. Well, a little bit... Well, just slightly over 16 times. It's fine. There's another set of 1 million... Because I want to open up the chest that's at the bottom of this pile. Because I think there's like a weapon or something. There's something cool, and I don't remember what it is. It's been a long time since I've opened this up. So, yep. Just keep on going. We're donating all of my personal money to the kingdom's treasury. We're almost to the point now that I'd be able to, like, safely save Albion without making any evil choices. There you go. Well, I guess technically I have to fund some of them, so I'll need a bit more than 6.5 million. But I've definitely got enough. I have well more than enough money. Matter of fact, screw it. We'll just throw all this money in there, and I'll let the rent tick in.
Of gold and the brilliance is quite good.
I won't even bother taking it back out. I think you do also get karma depending on, like, when you're transferring your money to the treasury, I think you get positive karma, and when you're transferring your money out of the treasury, I think you get negative karma. It's considered greedy to take the kingdom's funds and put them in your own pocket. Alright. Keep it going. It does take a little while to transfer all of this, but... I wish it would just let you, like, transfer more than 1 million at a go, but yeah, as you can see, it does kind of cap out at 1 million, and you can't just press, like, once to the left to, like, tick it all the way over to 1 million in one press. You have to kind of sit here and wait for it to scroll over. Fortunately, it does scroll over pretty quickly. So, ta-da, there's another 1 million. 10 million transferred, 6 million to go. And I think I do need to get it basically empty in here. So we'll just transfer all of my money. All 16 million and 6,000 gold, 66,000 gold into the kingdom's treasury. While dressed as a chicken. And then we'll go make a rule on what the hell we want to do with the old kingdom, or old quarter, which we're obviously going to restore. We're going to make sure the old quarter is nice and up to date. The old quarter is allergic to menus. They really, like, it's very strange how much of this they, like, we've got this menu, I guess, but, like, overall, like, there's no pause menu, there's no equipment menu, there's no inventory screen, there's no, like, everything's just visible. You just walk around here. There's an armory. To view your weapons, you don't go to an inventory screen. You literally walk into your armory and you can see all your weapons on racks in the room. Same thing with your outfits. You can see I just went into a closet and I viewed all my outfits. Like, here you can see a giant pile of your money, and I can transfer my money out of here.
Gold and the
All right.
brilliance is quite good.
If I just pop out now, that should refresh that. Yes, there we go.
Fancy a bit of counting, do you?
Alright, all my gold's gone. I've picked up the key at the top. I can go ahead and open this treasure chest up now. And the Sand Goose, incredibly powerful rifle, was created by the weapon master Sandy Goose. His talents were so sought out that he became a hermit. This is his masterpiece and all that remains of him. I also got the guild chest tattoo, the guild left arm tattoo, a full set of guild tattoos as it looks. Beautiful. Let's go take a look at that rifle, too. I actually don't remember what the Sand Goose does. So yeah, if we go over to here...
The armory is at your disposal.
Sand Goose, Sand Goose.
Rifles, but are faster and more maneuverable.
Where is the Sand Goose? Oh, wait, there it was. Sand Goose. here's the Sand Goose. So, info on this. Aggressive. If I earn guild seals from evil expressions, I will fill up that bar. Once I have the bar full, I get 1 gold per shot. Complete 20 quests. Gives you 25 extra damage, boosting this up to 149, which is quite powerful. Become friends with 30 villagers. Gain money with each hit. That is currently at 124 damage per shot. It would go up to 149 damage per shot, which, as you can see, is honestly, like, quite good compared to most of my other weapons. Although it is a rifle, so it fires a bit slower than the pistols. And if we find my current weapon, where is it? There it is. I'm dealing 122 damage. I'm dealing 1 damage less than the Sand Goose currently is with a pistol, which is incredibly fast firing. So this is definitely the preferred weapon right now. The Black Dragon is just hilariously overpowered. It's crazy how good this weapon is. It took a little while to like power up. 300 enemies with flourishes took a little bit. Killing 200 enemies at night took a little bit. The score at this shooting range was honestly really easy to do. So that was 13 damage right off the bat, and the rest of these were just like extra damage at night and then extra guild seals. So
changing your weapon.
Overall, really easy weapon to get upgraded. And yeah, all the weapons in the game have mechanics like that, where they have like unique requirements for unlocking the upgrades on them, which I think makes them all really fun. Because each weapon encourages different play styles and different, like, means you'll do things you normally wouldn't do in a playthrough. Like, maybe you'll do some evil stuff because you want to upgrade, you know, some weapon called, like, Mr. Stabby, and you want to see what that looks like. They also change visually as you upgrade them, so they get, like, cool things. Like, currently, this hero sword that I'm equipped with. Weapons respond to my ability to make money by becoming more intricately designed. Handles respond to my use of Fireball spell by adopting a more arcane design. Yeah, all kinds of cool stuff. Alright, let's go make my ruling dressed as a chicken real quick. I'm assuming it's just gonna run me back to the castle. Okay, yes, we're at 16.5 million gold in the treasury. There is basically no reason to do anything evil now, although there is one evil thing I want to do because it opens up a cool new area that you wouldn't normally have access to. There's going to be an option to drain a lake at one point, and I definitely want to drain the lake because draining the lake opens up a cool area. Alright, back through the main bit of town, which we actually did see in Fable 2. Also, it looks like most people more or less hate me. Yeah, the villagers aren't, like, thrilled with me, which I'm assuming is because I'm taxing them all, like, an obscene amount and charging them the steepest rent possible. But, it's fine. Oh, speaking of the rent, there's $300,000 ticking in right now. Also, yes, the castle. We do actually own the castle now. So I can just, like, walk around the castle if I want to. Can I, like, adjust the rent? No. I can repair the castle, though. Very good. Can I decorate the castle? I doubt it. Hello, Angela the Servant.
Nothing to report, Your Majesty.
Alright, let's make our ruling here on Old Quarter.
All stand to attention for the King of Albion.
Yes, yes, yes.
Today, you will decide what is to be done with the Bowerstone Old Quarter, site of the battle for Albion. Paige will offer her proposal. Reva shall stand against her.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, our victory came at a great cost to the city. You vowed to fight poverty, but our actions have made the problem worse. You must act now. I ask that the Old Quarter be rebuilt, and its former residents rehomed.
Well, yes, they won't be able to pay me rent otherwise.
You wouldn't just be helping those in great need. You'd be sending a message to your people. They're scared, Your Majesty. Let them know they can count on you.
Oh, don't worry. They can count on me to charge some
Your
obscene rent.
Majesty, the Old Quarter was indeed devastated by your glorious triumph, but as its name subtly implies, it was old. The cost of rebuilding the area would be a colossal waste of money, and the people who called its decrepit shambles of streets and houses their home are better off without it. Besides, one must question what they have to offer our society.
Not a moral bone
Why
in my body.
build
Oh, it's
homes
fine.
for the inept and the unskilled?
Why
I
build
recommend
homes
you
for the
reject
inept and
Page's
unskilled?
proposal and keep the money for more deserving endeavors.
It was our actions that caused the devastation, Your Majesty. But the final decision rests with you.
I don't remember if you can put the treasury into the negative. Because you may notice here, this is 550,000 gold. I only had 400,000 gold in there if I hadn't put money in out of my own pocket. So this would be putting it into the negative.
The more problems you'll have in the long run.
So it's entirely possible, I suppose, you could set yourself up in a situation where you just couldn't afford to do this. But I have 16 million gold in the treasury.
How will we commemorate your victory if we touch even one stone of that magnificent monument to your greatness?
Oh, Reaver, I do love you, but I need to restore the Old Quarter.
We destroyed the Old Quarter. It's only right we rebuild it.
The king has reached his decision. The Old Quarter shall be rebuilt, and its former residents will have their homes returned.
Thank you, Your Majesty. This will be a very popular move.
I suppose there may be something to be gained by rebuilding part of the city. It shows our sense of industry has not yet been dampened. Very well, Your Majesty.
I'm sorry, Reaver. And a coronation chicken. We got our achievement. Beautiful. Alright.
Despite the current climate of fear and great national need, Reaver Industries has once again struck a blow for the honest man on the street. The sad sight of the decayed and war-torn Old Quarter is no more. We are proud to present the new Old Quarter.
The new Old Quarter. Fantastic. It did knock me down to just below 16 million gold, though. I don't know how I'll ever live.
Astonishing, Your Majesty. So early in your reign, and already the treasury is replete. I cannot recall seeing a more beautiful spectacle. And yet there is still a kingdom to be run, and it never hurts to amass more gold.
Quite right,
As a matter
Hobson.
of fact, our very first order of business might have a bearing on our financial situation. The time has come to decide the annual town guard budget. As you can imagine, the people like to complain about crime and the lack of safety on our streets, and are calling for more guards than your brother was ever willing to pay for. You have 3 choices, Your Majesty. Leave the budget as it is. After all, the people have grown accustomed to murder, theft, and contraband. Increase the budget and fill the streets with soldiers keeping the peace. A rather costly solution. Or take a more considered approach by lowering the budget. For what is the point of a safe, well-policed kingdom when it is too poor to protect itself from certain annihilation?
This game is taking an interesting stance on this. That the lower the guard budget is the evil option here. We're definitely taking some strong political leanings in this one. That's fine. I do actually want to raise the guard budget. That's fine. More guards is better. That's the whole point. We're trying to build an army here. 200,000 gold, again, completely insignificant.
The people will be delighted, Your Majesty. But will they thank you when they are dead? Not unless they are turned into some sort of awful zombie creatures. That isn't what is going to happen, is it? Anyway, this will leave a sizable gap in the treasury. Unless you can cover the expenses out of your own pocket, I'm afraid we shall be
Hobson?
in dire straits indeed.
I think you may wish to take a look behind you.
To the rest of today's business. Here is the royal schedule I have prepared.
Alright, our schedule. Days left until attack, 339. Now this is one complaint that people have about this game that is very true. each day when I finish this, so I'm going to have this like decide the castle's decoration, rule in the status of Aurora, embark on a journey of adventure and exploration. We're going to be making a variety of choices as we go through here. You'd think it might tick down to like 338 days left. It doesn't. It's going to tick through a series of preset like number of days left. And the final one, Fable 3, Point of No Return. I just want to make sure I remember this because it is incredibly abrupt. Yes, when you get to the point where it says you have 121 days left, if you go to the throne room, that's it. You're in the end game. That's the point where you have to have the money saved up. Which 121 days is 4 months. It does seem like there may be a bit more time left, and they don't really make it sound like, hey, this is the last chance you're gonna have to like put money in or do whatever. So it's very easy, especially for new players, if they don't have, they haven't been investing in landlords or they didn't have piles of money like this, to get caught off guard, see, oh, I've got 121 days left, I've got plenty of time, and then end up getting half the kingdom killed because they hadn't, put enough money in the treasury. Definitely one complaint that I can see with this game that is understandable. If you know that that's going to happen, and you're like, oh, I'm playing my second playthrough, and I know that when I get to 121 days, I need to have my treasury fully funded, it is ludicrously easy to do so. Like, as you can see, 16 million gold in the treasury, not a problem. So I don't really care about that too much, but I can definitely understand the complaint.
Have a busy day in the court, but a tremendously enjoyable one. Decoration is a passion of mine, and I simply cannot wait to see your choice.
Okay,
the interior designers await you in the throne room.
I want to decorate the castle. All right, yeah, hold up. One sec. We're done with the chicken nonsense, though. We got to get back into my cool outfit.
I trust you are finding everything all right.
This one. There we go. Yeah, put that on. All right.
A timeless classic.
How do I look here, by the way? Oh, I'm starting to get the weird, like, magic lines around my eyes. I'm assuming it's because I've been doing so many good things. One sec, let me test something here. Do I get wings when I do this? Well, maybe I have to be in combat. Eventually you can start getting, like, wings or devil horns or whatever to appear around you when you get to, like, a flourish. Out of my way, ma'am. There we go.
All stand to attention for the King of Albion.
Salutations, mighty prince.
Today you decide on the decor of the castle.
This is a pressing matter.
2 of Albion's greatest interior designers have come to present their suggestions.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, I am Herman Worthy, and I have a design in mind that will blow your little royal socks off. Imagine a celestial scheme capable of lifting the shadows that haunt these halls. A fabulous balance of serene hues that announce to the world, I am a strong, virtuous leader. Hear me roar. But also, look how pretty my home is. You are an enlightened king. Let the heart of your castle be enlightened too.
Celestial? Serene? Pretty? Do you wish to be known as a ruler or as a fool? I am Sybil Maleficent, Your Majesty, and I can tell you that people respect what they fear. This castle should be a fortress of dread. I propose that we flood the rooms and corridors with blood, or at least a suitable paint substitute. Let all those who look upon this palace know terror, whether they be your subjects or your enemies.
It may seem trivial, but appearances can affect the opinion of the entire kingdom. The choice is yours, Your Majesty.
Okay, now, I know we've maybe been leaning a little towards the good side. I have to point out, this doesn't actually affect the kingdom's, like, treasury or anything.
Makes people
and
noticeably cheerier.
Skull Fortress with blood running down the corridors does sound kinda cool. I think I kinda have to go.
I am the editor, has declared evil and foreboding to be the styles of the season.
Yeah, no, Sybil Maleficent, we're definitely going with you.
I wish this to be a fortress of dread.
The readers of Castle Design Weekly will be delighted with your intelligent choice.
Well,
I honestly
for one,
don't remember
am
what this
seriously
does.
Considering cancelling my subscription. You're all witches.
Okay. I've ruled on my Skull Fortress.
At your orders.
Hello, game?
Today you decide on the future of Aurora, Your Majesty.
Let's hear it.
Kaelin will speak for her people. Riva will dispute her cause.
You may speak.
I am here to seek the protection you promised. It is too long since my people felt safe, or knew of life without suffering. We were honored to join your fight to claim Albion. Now it is time we joined your kingdom. Do what your brother failed to do. Help us to rebuild Aurora, and protect it as you would your own land.
There is nothing so noble as embracing other cultures, and I, for one, could not be happier to count Aurora as part of Albion. But surely they must work for that privilege, and I happen to know just how to put them to good service. There is an abandoned mine in the Auroran desert that holds enough materials to benefit the whole kingdom. Let us employ Kaelin and her people to gather what resources there may be. That can be their payment.
Okay,
talking
can you
forced labor.
access
Well, let's
the
not get bogged down
Aurora
in semantics.
mine
It's a fair
if
transaction.
you keep your promise?
I know you will not break your oath. You understand what we have been through.
The choice is yours, Your Majesty.
Uh-oh. So the Auroran mine is only accessible if I break my promise. Because otherwise it's not open. Which does mean that there's more content
I implore
if I break my
Your
promise.
Majesty, do not listen to this man.
So about that, I do like content and exploring things. I do think I may
doubt that Aurorans will
I
enjoy
may have to
every
side with
minute
Reaver
of the
here,
labor.
just
I'm
because
told
like
mining is quite a hoot.
there's a cave that I can climb around in. Is the thing, you see?
Aurora will become part of Albion, but they must work for this
It's
privilege.
not so much the like so they can work for the
king has
privilege.
spoken.
It's just because I
Aurora
want to
shall be
climb in the
mined for
cave, you see.
resources. Its people shall receive the protection of the throne in exchange for their labor.
You are no better than your brother.
Apologies, Kaelin.
He may have left us to die, but you wish only to exploit
I don't wish to
us.
exploit you. I just want to get into the cave. I'm just a big fan of caves.
Welcome to the new and improved Aurora, an oasis of friendship, camaraderie.
Ah, there we go.
valuable resources. Visit the city that Riva Industries rebuilt from sand and tour the local mines, where you can witness the Aurorans' refreshingly vigorous work ethic. Aurora, a gem glowing in the darkness.
A wise decision in court today, Your Majesty. While it is true that your popularity in Aurora has suffered, the people closer to home are not too concerned. This could prove to be a very profitable arrangement. And speaking of Aurora and profits, we may have stumbled upon some very exciting news in that area. It seems that a group of Albion explorers visiting Aurora have discovered a rare diamond in the desert. They heard the legend of this extraordinary gem from the locals, and understandably set out to find it, without a moment's regard for their own lives. Which may go some way to explaining why only one of the explorers returned in one piece. He came back empty-handed, speaking of the hideous desert beings protecting the treasure. Think of the glory, Your Majesty, the adventure, the romance, the large sums of money we stand to make. The diamond is located in one of the caves beneath the Auroran wasteland, reportedly the site of an ancient, abandoned temple. You need only to take it.
All right. And at this point, the game does kind of open back up, lets you get a little bit more free roam, and we can actually pop back here and take a look at the map, which is now, I believe, we should have access to Aurora down here. Yes, there's 2 areas of Aurora we can get to now that we weren't able to get to previously. I think this one here is the mine, and I think this literally would not open up if we had to pick the evil option. We've got the city of Aurora we could pop back to now. It'll be fully opened up. We've got that abandoned temple that we can see there, which is that giant statue. Again, you can see we've got all the dweller camps back. We've got this all going on. Brightwall Village. Pretty new. Which one of these demon doors? I think I can actually open up both of these now. Because there's all the little... This is another thing we haven't seen yet. These demon doors. There's a bunch of these doors around here that have puzzles you have to solve. And this one here said that it would only open for a monarch. And now that we're the monarch, we should just be able to pop back. And it should pop its way open. Also, that collapsed house appears to have become a ghost house. So I think there's actually a full quest chain going on with this ghost house here as well that we can go explore in a minute. However, first, I do want to just go open up the 2 demon doors. Because there's this demon door here, and there's another one just in the next area that said it needed me to have a fully upgraded weapon with a max power rank, and I can do that now.
Ah, your Royal Highness. I am your most loyal subject. Well, there is this fellow called Andrew, but after him, it's me. The secret I bear is as secure now as it was when it was entrusted to me many thousands of years ago. It's actually more secure now than it was then, because even I don't know it. Well, this is a bit embarrassing. I'm going to go now. If I remember it, I'll give you a holler.
Okay, well, there goes that demon door. Let's see what we get in the Pools of Sorrow. Oh, what does this one look like? I love the demon door interiors in this game. They are really, really cool looking. Oh, look at that. Oh, this is quite cool. Oh, I like the music here, too. Giant weeping statue? Oh, man. Alright, what's my reward? Ooh, also, yeah, look at that down there. Hello. The message, a very important message. A message meant only for royal eyes. This is the message you're about to read it. I'm not stalling, really. The message is... too quick for me to read. Oh look, I'm running out of space. Just have some gold. Is it just gold? Did I open this whole demon door and they're just gonna give me money? Yeah, it was 1,000,000 gold. Well, that's pointless. Well, I'm even richer. I suppose if you were low on money, though, there's another 1,000,000 gold just for free. Really, you should be investing it in the property market, though. You want to get invested in the property market early on. Technically, you can also lower everyone's rent to the point that they pay no rent and you make no money from property. People will really love you then if you just turn yourself into a communist society where everyone has free housing. Very popular with the people. However, we gotta fund this army somehow, so it's coming out of the rent and all the other horrendous decisions I'm making, like forcing the entire population of Aurora to work in a mine. It's fine. It's all gonna be fine. I just wanted to see the cave. Where's that demon door at? He's right around here somewhere. Demon door, demon door. Is it? Oh, this person is a gift for
Buy
me.
your wares here. The shop owned
Hello.
by one of Albion's
Your
most
Majesty,
famous
I'm so
adventurers.
chuffed with your rule. I've got a present for you.
Oh, I think I terrorized that man to the point that he offered me a gift out of fear. Fantastic. The people of this Albion are so terrified of me, they're offering me gifts as, like, appeasement. Alright. You wanted to see a cool weapon, right? How about this?
Now that's what I'm talking about! With that catastrophic instrument of death in your hands, you could bring an end to all conflict for all time. Well, it's now a foregone conclusion that war will soon be obsolete. So my work here is done. Ta.
He's off. Alright, what's this one called? Planet 1. What on earth is Oh! Well, this is cool looking. I didn't realize I was playing Starfield today. Yeah, man, the demon door interiors in 3 really are just top notch. Like, they're all so beautiful. Look at this place. And there's this like giant like celestial orrery up at the top here. Oh man. So cool. Alright, a military jacket. Military trousers, military boots, military gloves, and a summoned creatures potion. Did I already own the military outfit? Was it just the soldier's uniform, or is this a different uniform?
There's a new suit in your wardrobe. Oh, I do love the pomp and pageantry of a military uniform. I could do without the associated warfare, but still, very smart look.
Yeah, okay, but what is it? Highlander soldier uniform. Elegant prince suit. King's suit. Ah, the military suit is this one. I mean, it does look pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. I like the belt. The kind of off-center button-down thing going on there, kind of neat. Ooh, the big star on the back's kind of cool. I don't think I necessarily want it, but it's alright. It looks fine. Is there anything else I want to do right now? Let's head out of here. Actually, no, hold up. No, let's go back to this. Are there any new quests that have shown up? That's... What is that quest? Oh, this is just the, capture a criminal and take him back, right? Yeah. Don't care about that. That's just a repeatable quest, I think. City of Aurora? What's the quest I have here? I have a quest? This is... Go to the Auroran Cave. Oh, we got a demon door. Alright, hold up. Let's head to this demon door. I'll take a look at what a new demon door wants me to do. Also, yes, welcome back to Aurora. You can see the lovely mine we've set up here. Very chic.
You are transcendently good. You are so holy and completely noble. You virtually glow. In fact, you actually glow. You are an angel. And I applaud your commitment to your chosen morality.
Oh, well, you see,
done.
Clearly, I'm incredibly good. It's because I transferred all that money to the treasury, so that now that, like, skewed my morality so horrendously in the side of good that I will forever be considered good, basically. But, I have been officially declared good. Which means this door opens. Apparently that's it. You just needed to be either, I'm assuming either wholly good or wholly evil is likely how that's going to work. And we get to the moral view and the demon door theme. This track's been in there all the way since Fable 1. And it's what I've opened every stream of Fable. Every Fable 1, 2, and 3, I opened every stream with this just because it's such a nice track. And yeah, look at this. I believe that there is supposed to be Peter Molyneux, the designer of the game. Yeah, you can kind of see this a bit of a outlook on the city here. Again, really pretty area. What do we get for it, though? Is it worth my time? Ooh. Avo's Lamentation, a sister to the legendary Avo's Tear. The weapon was forged at the same time it was lost for centuries. Now, Avo's Tear was the, like, super rare ultimate weapon from Fable 1. Now that could be quite useful. Also, yeah, what was that gift that villager got
Your
me?
special gift is still waiting for you to open.
It was a health
Surely
potion.
you've had enough anticipation by this point.
Alright, Avo...
There is a new blade in your armory.
Avo, Mr. Stabby, Soul Drinker, Shardborn, the Channeler, Merchant's Bodyguard, Avo's Lamentation. Increase your moral standing, deal 20 damage to evil enemies, 20% more damage, make 5 villagers fall in love with you, earn guild seals faster in combat, and kill 200 hollow men for shock damage. It's 75 damage a swing compared to my... Actually, you know what? That's already significantly better than my... Is that the best sword I own? It honestly might be. Oh no, the Inquisitor is better. What does the Inquisitor want me to do? I could get money and health per hit by getting evil expressions and killing villagers or soldiers. So if I just go kill 300 villagers, I can get health per hit on that. Do I have any other, like, particularly notable weapons? Anything with, like, a bunch of, like, just gain bonus damage? 15 damage? That would put me to also 81. I want to see if I can get any weapons that would go
I believe
above.
that your armory may
This would
contain
be
a better melee
71.
weapon. Well, I suppose better is a
Ooh.
subjective term.
Plus
Deadlier
15
would be more apt.
would be, that's plus 20, so that'll give me to 86. Okay, so Shardborn right now is the leading contender for the highest possible damage on a sword. Guild seals faster in combat. No, that's not going to do it. Mr. Stabby, 15 extra damage, which would put me to 70. Money and evil with every hit. No, that's not what I want. I want the highest possible damage on a sword. No.
Care to equip a different weapon?
Okay, 10 damage. Oh, that's terrible. That's a... Merchant's Bodyguard is awful. No, 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 no. I think it's Shardborn is going to be the go-to. Well, go ahead and equip it. What does it want me to do? Decrease my moral standing. I can do that really easily by just, yeah, going and pulling a bunch of money out of the treasury. Kill 200 enemies at night. That'll just happen on its own over time. And then drag villagers to work for money per hit, but I really don't care about that. So yeah. This is probably the go-to weapon. This is going to be the most powerful weapon I can get once I get it fully
Any
upgraded.
other business to attend to?
And I think for now, I'm going to call it a part here. So I can go get myself some sleep before work. But we do have quite a bit more to do when we come back next part. We've got all the new areas to go poke through. We've got to go clear out all this stuff. Like, if you look here on each of these areas on the map, you can see there's, like, the little lists of things I have to do. So, like, I found one of the 2 silver keys here. I've got to go find the other silver key in Driftwood. I don't know how I missed a silver key there. We've got to go clear out all the silver keys and gnomes there. I've got to look for some gold keys that I'm still missing. We've got to go... Yeah, again, just clear out silver keys and gnomes and all these different places. There's a ton of exploration and that, finding all the hidden secrets and finding the last demon doors, because apparently there's still 2 demon doors somewhere that I haven't opened yet. I'm going to assume one of them must be in one of these 2 areas here, and then the other one is... yeah, the one in Mist Peak Valley, which I need a second player for. I need to co-op with someone, and I think my girlfriend's actually planning to help me with that on Friday night, 2 days from now, is when I'm coming back to do more of this. I think she's planning to join for a short bit. She doesn't have to get to sleep because she works significantly earlier than I do, but to do the Demon Door in Mist Peak. So we'll be doing that when we come back in 2 days. Thank you all for joining. Much appreciated, everybody. Also, thank you again for the raid. Is it Booty Buddy? BUHDDI. Thank you. I'll give another shout out here. Thank you again for the raid. Much appreciated, everybody that came over from that. Hope you had fun. I'm going to be playing through the rest of Fable next. Wait, did I do that wrong? I did that wrong, didn't I? I just spelled it right out loud and I typed it wrong. Good lord. BUHDDI. There we go. That one. Yes, so thank you again for the raid, much appreciated, and I will be back in 2 days with more Fable. We're kind of just playing through all the core Fable games. I enjoy the Fable games. It's been a long time since I played them. Just kind of wanted to check them out. And then we'll be back with, I think the next thing I want to take a look at as far as like release schedule goes is in like a little over 3 weeks. The Metal Gear Solid like collection is coming out, and I've already played through all the Metal Gear games on the channel, but I'll take any excuse to play the Metal Gear games. They're great. We'll be checking those out once they come out. If I've got some filler time in the middle, I might take a look at doing some of that new Cyberpunk DLC. Maybe take a look at Starfield at some point. I have been enjoying that. Fill in some other stuff. Another game this kind of reminds me of, to be honest, that I've never gotten around to committing up to a playthrough of, is Kingdoms of Amalur. And I know they just did that like Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning, the like remaster version of that. Maybe I should take a look at that sometime. I might take a look at that as a filler. There's also, when I have a significant amount of time free, possibly after Metal Gear, if I don't have anything slotted, I kind of want to take a look at either Skies of Arcadia or Xenoblade Chronicles. Because I haven't played a JRPG on the channel in a long time. I think the last one I did was Final Fantasy X, like 7 years ago. Back when I wasn't streaming, really. I just kind of did that as like I was bored and I had a PS4 that had a built-in streaming function. And I was like, oh, why not? Love Final Fantasy X. And I really wouldn't mind going back and giving another JRPG a try. And I've never played either of those. I've never played Skies of Arcadia and I never played Xenoblade. I own both, but I've just never gotten around to playing them. And they're very long. So I'd need to have some significant time to commit to it, but I might take a look at doing that afterwards. We'll see. I'll go ahead and toss out the social media links here. Twitter and YouTube. Twitter is where I will post any, like, updates or, like, here's what I'm planning to stream, here's when I'm planning to stream it. The YouTube is where I have all the archived VODs. They're literally all up there. If there's any series you want to see playthroughs of that I've done, it's all there. I've done quite a few. They're all in playlist format. So if you go to the channel and click to the little playlist tab, it'll have it all sorted and organized, nice and easy to follow in there. Yeah, that's it for now. I'm gonna head out. Let's take a look and see if there's anybody I can send a raid in the direction of before I head out of here to get some sleep. Is anybody online? It is looking like Techno Ghosty is online doing Sea of Thieves. I'm assuming taking a look at Monkey Island. Yeah, the new Monkey Island stuff. So yeah, we'll go send a raid towards Techno Ghosty. Thank you again for joining, everybody. I hope to see you all next time. We'll be back in, like I said, 2 days with the pickup of this. Push on with Fable 3. And then there's the big endgame DLC. After you finish all the main Fable 3 stuff, there's a big endgame DLC after that. So I'm imagining we're going to have like 3 or 4 more parts to go, is the plan. So thank you again. I will see you next time. Let's send a raid over towards Techno Ghosty. And I'm going to go and get myself some sleep. Do I have to... That's spelled right? Yes. Alright, fantastic. We've got it. Bye for now, and take it easy.